Hey, it's Simon. Hi, Simon. How you doing, Simon? Simon? Salmon Run's closed today, which makes me very sad, but it's okay. I will just have to cry. Hold on. I'm so ready for it to be open 24/7. I cannot tell you. You had first earlier. I should have been you also. There we go. So you have 4 now. Not good. You don't like Salmon Run? Let me fix my hair. Hold on. I need to get better at this. I think it's... Hold on. No, that's too much. Nope, too much. Back this way. Come on. Good enough. We'll go with that for now. I don't know, Simon. I mean, it was really dumb in the beginning. But they kind of quietly made it less of an issue by making Salmon Run open for longer and having the gaps between shifts much shorter. Actually, I was doing some research for a video, and I have the stat for you. The average length of a Salmon Run shift back in 2017 was about 25 hours, and the average waiting time was about 18 hours. Now, the average Salmon Run shift is about 36 hours, and the average wait is 18. No, sorry, no, that's not right. The average wait is 6. My bad. The average wait time is 6 hours. Not 18 hours. Oopsie. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm playing. Fix it. Mike, stop being on the webcam. Here we go. Hi. It's better. Alright. I think what I could do is maybe... No, I think it's good word. I'll leave it. It's fine. Alright, here we go. So, I think, the last stream I'm going to do in my room is probably going to be Monday, I want to say. Either that or tomorrow. And also, oh, that reminds me, I should have gotten it. Okay, I'll pick it up in a bit. My copy of Paper Mario the Origami King just arrived. I haven't gotten it, though. I should get it from downstairs. Alright. And go in. Ah! No, that was stupid. I couldn't have gotten away from that. Being bullied by this hero shot. Alright, we gotta be smart. We gotta be big brain. Only the big brain may survive. Which is why we're probably not gonna win. Gotta kill the hero shot. They're annoying. Do you have special charge right now, man? 'Cause Jesus Christ. This is unnecessary. Oh, there he is. You know, I'm not taking a bath. It's a terrible fight. We both played like crap. Alright. I'm gonna beat you up. Ah! Alright. They're almost all dead. We just gotta get some turf back. I don't know why we have a sniper on our team, because why using a sniper in turf? How do you like that? Bonk! I'm the splashdown man. You don't get to take that from me. Alright. Dead also. Funny how that works out. Alright. Not particularly. The reason I've stopped with cleared apples for so long is because I like Torpedo. Splashdown I can part with. More of a hindrance than anything else. We already know Torpedo's coming back, so I'm hoping that I get Torpedo and a good special. Hell, I'll even take the Echo one. The one that bounces up and down and, like, sheds those shockwaves. Hey, Rain, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a bit. Oh. Alright. Alright, good. Good, you should. Simon. It was Simon in the house. I'll try to. You know, I'm gonna stop taking it off. I'm just gonna leave it on screen. I'm gonna start leaving the password on screen. It's fine. It can stay there. We do PBs and all that. Doing your. Are you? What's your in-game username again? Remind me. I can't be expected to remember everyone, Rain. Okay. Jeez, I don't remember your in-game name. You're okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Simon, you know who to target? No, I'm kidding. Oh. Seriously? Come on. Why are you even playing if your Wi-Fi is that garbage? Why are you even tempting? There you go. I'm letting you get a splashdown. I'm the one with the splashdown. You don't get an excuse. Gotcha. Alright, that was really close. Ah! Alright, well, I could have stopped him. Oh well. Oh, I thought you were gonna climb the edge. Okay. I made an inaccurate prediction. Alright. Not good. It had to be done. I'm sorry. Goodbye. Well, that's the curling bombs are coming from the aerospray. No, that's Rain. Rain's using a different aerospray. The other one, I forget what the other one's sub is. Oh, okay, now I remember. Thank you for thank you for the very conveniently timed reminder. Burst bomb. You wouldn't shoot me. You don't got the balls. Not you. Not you, Rain. You definitely have the balls. Random Sploosh does not have the balls. Show me the balls! That sounded even weirder. Alright, it's fine. Don't worry about it. What just happened? I don't even know anymore. It's fine. We're all fine. Just a bit. Alright, yeah. Okay. Yeah. You know, I kind of wish they just show us the percentage in real time, like they do in the Splatfest Turf War gameplay for Splatoon 3. I think that would make Turf War better, honestly. Oh well. Goddamn Jeff! You idiot! That fool got us all killed! Alright. How you guys doing? What's going on? Oh, I should. Okay, after this battle, I should drop out and grab an EXP ticket. Also, you know, I'll grab my copy of Paper Mario while I'm at it. Got me a Paper Mario and the Origami Kings. Gonna get a Paper Mario's. I don't know. I wasn't looking. Are they on our team? I assume not, because none of them. It's probably the roller on our team. Bad aim. All right, bad aim. Gee. I'm trusting you not to have bad aim. Foolish, I know. Okay, that's Simon. What? I don't know I don't know what I did. I think attacking was the right move, but I'm not sure what would happen. I should have thrown a torpedo. That would have been smarter. That way I can keep an eye on Simon, man. You gotta keep an eye on Simon Belmont. Oh, Simon! Don't shoot me while I'm camping somebody else. It's not nice. Simon. Ah! Hey, IGL, shut up. No. Doing care for. Unless you got, was it 5,000 channel points to back it up? Teamwork. We gotta wipe. Beautiful. Me and this roller are so cracked. I just roll with the level. I'm pretty sure that's a Smurf account, because they're not playing like level 5. I want to say that's a Smurf. Alright. Okay. Fine. Hey there, pal. It's rain. Gonna give rain a bright, shiny death. Oh, bye, Simon. See you in hell. Sure, whatever. Give me a moment, IGL. I will join the stream VC in about 10 seconds. Alright. Doop. Hey, hello there, IGL.
Oh wait, fuck.
Noise suppression. Where's your noise suppression, young man?
Noise suppression! Shut the fuck up!
You're so aggressive, IGL. You're gonna beat up a child. I mean, I can't say I would. You know, you could beat up an old person.
You would beat up a child, wouldn't you?
Not unprovoked. Like,
what's the definition of provoking you?
That's a good question. I wish I had an answer for you.
Wise choice.
Oh, I was gonna. Okay, I'll do it next round.
Don't worry,
actually,
I've got a respawn Punisher E-Leader with your name on it.
Okay, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it now. Hold on. 1 second. I'll turn my switch back on in a moment. Hold on. I gotta go grab something real quick. My copy of Paper Mario: The Origami King has showed up, and I was gonna grab it after this match and get a new EXP ticket.
That's a good game. You can play that. It's a very good game.
Yeah, I've already played it, but I rented it. So but now I've actually bought a copy, and it's downstairs. I'm gonna start playing on stream tomorrow. Be right back.
Nice. Have you beaten the game, or have you just played it?
I've beaten it. Yeah, and then
Okay, no spoilers. I haven't gotten past the the Shadow Hand boss. So.
Okay, well I'm gonna be restarting from the beginning. So.
Perfect. I actually got to the water elemental and took like a 1-year break because I was like, this fight's too hard. So.
Cry. I'll be right back.
Yeah. make any sense.
Hello, I'm back. How long have I been gone?
I
I
know
don't
it
know.
doesn't make any sense, but I don't care, okay?
What's going on?
Emo. Squids don't go emo, man.
I know they don't go Vimo, but I don't give a shit.
You make it
Children. What's going on?
Woomy or Octo Vimo.
No, I want it to be Squid Vimo.
But it's horrible.
No. Your name on the freaking Discord is Can of Whoop Ass, okay?
Yeah, it's the best damn username you've ever seen.
You can't cite
Sure.
it for me.
Look, guys, I got myself a copy of Paper Mario: The Origami King.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
it's
very.
about fucking time.
Also, Kevin, no spoilers. I haven't gotten past the Shadow Hand boss.
Yeah, come on, you're right there.
I know, man. The boss is hard. Okay.
Boss is easy. I beat him in like one try, I think.
I don't remember which boss you're talking about. It's fine. All right. Here. I got video game. I'm playing video game tomorrow, okay? From scratch. I'll start a new save file. God damn.
Yeah. How did you
Dead.
even shoot me? You weren't even close to me on my screen.
Die, Squid Vimo.
Alright, I'm just gonna join your lobby real quick. Well, not real quick. After your game is over, I have to wait here.
We're making the streamer wait. No, you don't. I'm gonna give you a can of whoop ass. Yeah, keep it up like that.
Call me fast. Because I am absolutely disgusting to eat.
I got bad aim. Like, I'm not saying I have bad aim. I just I killed bad aim.
You have acquired bad
It's
aim.
no longer. Oh, I not acquired bad aim.
And die. Look at this mofo. He's so bad at Charger. Fucking girl bosses, man.
You should really stop insulting people's skill in Splatoon.
When you're Div 4 and you get first place in Gamma Low Ink, let me know.
IGL, you gotta stop being a salty shrimp.
Okay, well I'm about to get shot by a Charger, so we'll talk
Good.
about this.
Look, some people may be better at this game than others, but some people might also have disabilities, and you might not know that.
I have autism. I have a disability. What's your excuse?
Yeah, okay, I have a form of autism too. I have like terrible motor abilities.
Okay. Are you severely autistic like me?
No.
Guys,
Okay.
this is the wrong comparison to me. The point being that people are allowed to be other skill levels. So don't go to r/Saltoon. Don't be an r/Saltoon member.
You can be proud of your own skill level, but like, don't start insulting others.
Unless they're randos in Turf War, in which case you can do whatever you want. If they're not on stream, you can say whatever you want to them. Well, not within reason. Let's put it that way.
Reason. Yeah. Otherwise, we would have had some very bad, naughty words here.
I'm writing a script.
My
Oh.
parents got on me for talking about being autistic, so that's cool.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh.
No.
Wow, my teammates were dookie. Holy shit.
Dookie.
I'll agree with you on that one.
Oh, by the way, so I'm writing a script for like kind of a look back at Splatoon 2. It's pretty long so far. Like I haven't even gotten to the game's launch and it's already about 2 pages.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, so I wanted to make a big fat video. The thing is, I'm gonna take my time on it though, so even if it comes out after Splatoon 3, so be it. Literally all it changes is one line in the opening. So when I was looking things up, I found possibly the weirdest Kotaku article in existence.
I don't even know.
That is.
Here, you know, I'll read some to you. Here we go. We have the article headline is Marina might ruin Splatoon 2 Splatfests. Bless her.
Huh?
Okay.
We have okay, here we go. I'll read this one. I'll read one paragraph for you. This is my confession. I love cake. Cake is fluffy, delicious, and pretty much perfect. Cupcakes are little bundles of joy, and I hope to die as large cakes slathered in frosting fall on my form. I think they made a typo. Fall on my from a great high. That's weird. But I didn't fight for Team Cake in this Splatfest. I fought for Team Ice Cream because Marina loves ice cream. I betrayed my beloved cake because Marina is basically Splatoon Beyonce, with eyeliner so on point that I could stab a man to death with a stray wink. That's a real article. That's one paragraph from a real article. No, I didn't.
This man got paid.
I didn't write this. This is from 2017. I was 11 years old.
This man got paid to write this. I just want you to know this.
This was written during the Splatoon 2 test fire. Because that was the initial Splatfest. Why are there two Chargers on my team?
I mean, this is exactly how I feel about, like, Big Man. Well, maybe not that it's Splatoon Beyonce. Big Man's not Splatoon Beyonce. But, like, I feel like Big Man's gonna ruin Splatfest just because everyone's gonna go for Big Man. Come on, it's Big Man!
The only reason I'm playing on Big Man's team is because everyone else in Ink Alliance was, so I figured I want to be able to play with my teammates, so fine, whatever, I'll just go with it. I was gonna go with Paper, because Paper cuts hurt, man.
I was gonna go with
cuts also hurt. Scissors!
Yeah, but I don't know, I feel like Scissors, I don't wince at as much as I do with Paper cuts. You know?
Oh, no,
I mean, true, but I mean...
If you cut the freaking in between your fingers with scissors, you aren't gonna be like, ow, that hurts. You're just gonna be like, okay.
Okay.
That would be like...
Scissors is more like a British thing, you know, it's like stabbing people and stuff.
With scissors? I don't think that's a British thing.
You know stabbing is not only in, London, right? Morgan? Morgan?
Yeah, hi, what's up?
Hit your head and you die.
Okay, well, I'm gonna super jump out then. Goodbye.
Alright, you have fun.
Where I can kill Kevin.
I cannot Splatoon cancel for the life of me.
It's okay, Kevin. I forgive you out of the goodness of my heart. Pure compassion.
Oh, you silly goose. You know you don't have a heart.
Well, listen. Listen, you know, some people don't get bullied in my chat. The nice people. I like Exotic.
I can bully Exotic.
Well, don't! You said you shouldn't. You shouldn't bully. Exotic's nice, unlike the rest of you.
Exotic doesn't say anything.
Exactly. It's perfect.
I see how it is. This is an abusive relationship we're in, Morgan.
You're just now realizing this? Okay, I'm not sure. Yeah, Ideal, you should have been able to kill me there. I'm disappointed in you. I'm still gonna cry.
I'm also playing Scope E-Reader, so...
Oh, okay. I thought you were playing regular. Listen, it's fine. The glasses don't help. I'm still blind.
What do you mean you're blind?
Everywhere I look.
I have the observation skills of a baked potato.
Oh.
I've got a
You ever thought of becoming Irish then?
Well...
They love baked potatoes.
We also had a potato famine, so I'm not sure it's a good standard. We didn't win, did we? Oh well. I feel like my aim's getting better. Like I can actually use motion now.
Yeah, you've come to the not dark side.
A light side.
I got 10 kills. I'm so proud. Dad, please come back.
No.
Are you my dad?
No, Dad has seen your hours in like Splatoon. He's like, it's a lost cause.
Yeah, I think I'm on 1800 now. I should check.
Not even shut up. What do you mean, ugh, motion?
It's always. Oh my god.
I haven't spoken to you in like 20 minutes.
Yes, I'm playing motion right now, Simon. It's awful. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, listen, guys. Turquoise is so famous, they named a color after it. Can you believe it?
Can't believe it. But is this true? I need to know.
goofy Twitch. You implying there's only 15 goofy Twitch users?
Nah, that's just he's 15 on the list.
Okay, all right. Who's the one on the list?
Me.
That would be Kevin for naming himself Squid Vino.
No. Kevin's not on Twitch enough to be a Twitch user. He's barely ever in my stream outside of, like, if you don't count being in the call, like, he's rarely ever, like, actually on the Twitch, you know?
Morgan, kill yourself.
Honestly,
well, I don't need to,
Morgan,
I'm dead already.
I get kind of bored watching you.
Wow, Kevin.
But that's not really your fault, that's more so me. I don't have the patience to watch streams.
Okay, I see how it is. Just for that, I'm never playing, not Puyo. But it's called Panel de Pon with you ever again.
Oh no.
Never gonna play Sushi Striker again.
I haven't played Sushi Striker since the video we recorded. Like a year ago.
I don't think I have either.
I don't know. I really like Sushi Striker, but I'm done with the game. I don't see myself replaying it.
Maybe like sometime in the future. I do like intend on getting the 3DS version at some point.
Oh yeah, that sounds nice. Maybe I should do that. I feel like it'd be cheap.
Yeah, that's like I think over here it's like €5.
You know, it's actually it's really like Paper Mario or the Origami King. You can find for like half retail price on eBay.
Yeah, he told me this.
And also, so you know, it's also like another game. You wouldn't expect it, but another game you can find for really cheap is The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening on Switch.
Yeah,
I was actually debating whether I should get that, but I remember renting it and not liking it, so I sent it back. I don't know. My favorite Zelda game is Link Between Worlds.
Mine Breath of the Wild, and then Link Between Worlds.
Breath of the Wild I really liked. I beat it. I could just never complete it.
I never completed it either, but I have like 100-something hours in that game.
It's annoying though, because like a lot of the shrines aren't even fun to look for. They're just really tedious and annoying.
I disagree.
And it's
I don't have to say on a matter. I just disagree.
Mario Odyssey, I feel like, you know,
Odyssey is too short.
I
100%ed it, so it's not too short. You just didn't play enough of it.
Like when I watch a review and somebody and the reviewer said every mood is fun to find and go for. It's like, have you played the darker side? It's like this is not fun at all. This is just grinding.
Did you 100% the game?
No, there's a couple moves I never got around to, and I hated doing the stupid it shows you a picture. And then you have to go bits of the kingdom and use. I hated all of those. They were stupid.
Now those are okay. It's volleyball and jump rope that I.
Oh yeah, those were awful. I didn't even.
That's what I've been saying, guys. Are you not listening to me? I said 100 volleyball, 100 jump rope.
I didn't hear you. All right,
Hey!
IGL.
Like I actually did 100% the game at some point. Or when?
The only two.
But it wasn't too long ago. I think it was 2020 or something. 2020, I think.
Oh yeah,
I only got around to doing the final 2 moons.
Are the 100 jump rope and the 100 volleyball, because I just couldn't bring myself to do it. It's just too freaking stupid.
Yeah, that was like me for like the longest time, but I did eventually get around to it.
You know, I think like 2020, I think was actually like aside from the whole global pandemic, it was pretty good for me because I got to play a lot of. I got around to playing a lot of games I wanted to. I played Ratchet and Clank, one of the Ratchet and Clank PS3 games. I played this game. That was nice. I got Kirby's Return to Dreamland. That was cool. What else? I had Mario Galaxy. And I think that's.
Oh, I love Wait, which one did you get? Mario Galaxy 2 or 1?
1. I actually have 2 versions. I have 1 on the Wii and also on 3D All Stars. I've been meaning to get 2, but I just didn't get around to it. I wanted to do this one first.
Better.
2 is decent. 1 is better.
Because I hate using the Wii.
2 is way better than 1.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I would enjoy it more, but still, I hate using the Wii.
I think 1's better. I think 1's just a bit better.
1 is just kind of mediocre, honestly.
No.
2 is also mediocre, but like slightly less.
No, they're both decent games. It's just I think 1's a bit better.
I mean, yeah, mediocre is still decent. But
Like if you don't like Mario style video games, don't play Mario Galaxy. I know it sounds stupid because it's like 3D Mario.
I do like Mario style video games, but I just don't like Mario Galaxy.
I don't know. I feel like my biggest issue with Galaxy is the controls.
If you're a Pokemon or like a Zelda player, and you just hey, I want to play Super Mario Galaxy. Don't.
I mean, yes, I play Zelda, I play Pokemon, I still like Mario.
Ah.
I'm out of here. See you later.
my favorite Mario game is Bowser's Fury.
That's kind of false.
Mine is Odyssey. And then Mario Maker, because Mario Maker literally put me on the path that I am going now.
I have like
if
90.
If it wasn't for Mario Maker, I would not be doing software development right now.
Ah. I have like 90 levels uploaded on Mario Maker too, and then I think
I have 100.
I think I filled up every single slot because I didn't have a Wii U, I had a 3DS, but I had Mario Maker on 3DS, and even though I could never upload any of them, I had about like 120 levels saved. I had every single slot filled.
Yeah, same with Mario Maker 2 for me. I don't know if I think for Mario Maker 1 as well.
Yeah. And then I got a Wii U. Actually, it was Oliver had a second one. I don't remember why. But then the gamepad broke. So it took me a while before I could. And then Casper, because he didn't have his Wii U anymore, but he had the gamepad, he gave me it. That's why I have a white Wii U with a black gamepad now.
My Wii U did something very interesting called vibrating.
What?
Yeah, my Wii U vibrates.
Are you sure that's not just the disc spinning?
You know, we
It
are programmed to vibrate, right?
It is the disk drive. I know it's the disk drive, but you can literally like feel it vibrating.
That's just how disc drives are. I don't know.
Kevin, you really turn vibrate off. It's not that difficult.
No, I mean not my gamepad, my Wii U.
Yeah. Oh, your Wii U. Oh.
Like the console, not the controller.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know then.
It is the disk drive. I don't know if that's normal. Don't know if yours do that.
Nah, mine doesn't do that. Mine's broken now, so I couldn't tell you.
Cringe. I have it was weird as I have the PS3 Super Slim that my mom bought us way back in like 2014, I think.
Wow, Kevin, you just hate me. You solo booyah bombed me twice now.
Yeah.
When you could have gotten like value in 6 other places.
Fair. You're in my way.
I'm literally not in your way. I'm on the opposite side of the map of you.
Yes, but you're still in my way.
Nah.
I did it, Kevin. We did it.
Let's go. Yeah, I don't know. I don't care if my Wii U stops reading discs as much as I would care. Like, the main thing I care about with the Wii U
Oh, I forgot.
is that it keeps, like, existing because I have a lot of digital stuff on it.
I don't think there's any Wii U games that I really want to get digitally. You know, it's kind of like a similar situation with my 3DS. I haven't played every Wii U game, but I've played all the games I want to play on it.
Have you played Paper Mario Color Splash?
No,
Yes.
because I don't want to play it.
It's
Oh.
good.
It's okay.
I'll see if
it's
I can
so-
find it for cheap.
Oh, the level design is amazing, and this freaking, it's just such a charming game.
I don't know.
It's a charming game. There were some moments that I didn't like very much that felt a little cheap in terms of deaths. But I mean, that's just kind of a big Mario staple. I feel like you have that with the Luigi thing,
Jesus
like the Luigi gets.
Christ. Why is it like $40, $50? Didn't people hate this game?
Because it's a good game, and it's decently long. It's like a 12-hour game.
But don't most people hate it?
Yeah, but they...
Most people think it's okay.
Yeah, like, the only people that hate it are the ones who are, like, die-hard TTYD or 64 players.
Ah.
Yeah.
Like, those are the only people that hate the game. And what I always tell them is, like the game for what it is, rather than what it could have been.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like you know, if they don't want to do RPG games anymore, you know, Paper Mario works as an adventure series. The problem is they just take out all the RPG stuff. Then there's always like these little leftovers. Just
That's what Super Paper Mario is, and people hate that game.
I don't like that game.
Super Paper Mario. I thought that was just a platformer. I mean, like, don't like.
It
I
is.
I don't know.
It is.
I haven't played it, but I always just saw it as a platformer.
Honestly,
It's a
I hate
platform RPG.
I hate the game, but I love the community it has. Like, the speedrunning side of the game is really interesting to watch, in my opinion.
I feel like
didn't get into the game.
I don't like playing it, so.
No, me neither.
I don't know. I think Origami King is probably my favorite one. I want to say because I mean I've only played I've played Origami King. I played Sticker Star because it was $5 on eBay.
I have played every single Paper Mario game, and here's my rating of them all. Number 1, T2ID, of course. Number 2, 64, also of course. Number 3, Origami King. Number 4,
Color Splash and the number 5 Sticker Star.
Yeah,
I could have guessed.
and then Sticker Star.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna, you know how you said you don't want to get any Wii U games digitally? Before it goes away, I highly recommend you pay $20 to play Paper Mario 64. Because that game
Is that that's not 20?
It's
Is
10,
that-
isn't it?
one virtual console and it's $20.
20?
I thought it was 10 on Virtual Console.
I thought it was 10 too.
It might be. I bought it though and I played it. It was amazing. So.
Maybe I will.
The best N64 game is F-Zero GX, F-Zero X, not GX. Fight me. GX is GameCube. GX is the best GameCube game.
So here's here's kind of a hot take for the N64 kind of sucks.
All right,
I think most people agree.
here's another hot take. Super Mario 64 is completely overrated.
You see, I thought that was dumb, like people said that, but honestly, I tried playing it recently. It was just not fun. That camera is not great, and just playing like something like Sunshine or like Odyssey, you get better controls.
I feel like it was revolutionary and like top tier at the time it was released, but now people just say that because they grew up with it.
No.
Yes.
I think the reason people say Super Mario 64 is like the best Mario game of all time is because it's so glitchy, and that for me that's a turnoff. But I guess for most people and like the competitive gamers and people that are good at the game,
Speedrunning, you mean?
plus, no, not just speedrunners, but like people who just go out of their way and like, hey, I want to do this. Like, yeah, the game's fun for them. But if you're just doing like a casual playthrough, the game is annoying as shit.
Yeah, I was saying, it's like, oh, there's so much to see, it's like so much to explore. It's like, have we played the same game?
I do agree there is like a fair bit to explore simply
No,
because
there
there's
isn't, that's what I'm saying.
No, okay, there's
Nothing
like a fair bit of like missions to explore. Not like areas per se, but like missions. Like you can find many stars, like quite a few stars. Like you can do in the first mission, you can do like the first mission, you can do the change up mission, you can do the right coin mission.
That's still not that much. Anyway, hey,
I mean,
Star, hi.
still, like more than Sunshine allows you to do. That literally allows you to skip one star at the start of the game, and that's it.
And Sunshine's controls suck.
No,
I disagree. Sunshine controls are the best.
No,
Yeah,
they're
Sunshine
awful. It's like I'm fighting the controls half the time when I'm trying to play.
Well, maybe you're just bad.
They're extremely smooth and they function great.
Yes.
No, they don't.
I love Sunshine. Sunshine is like the first really good 3D Mario.
I think the only like 3D Mario game where the controls are actually like, oh damn, this is really good is Odyssey. Odyssey's controls are superb.
I would not say Super Mario Sunshine was a great 3D game. It felt like there was just like one level was easy as shit, and then you play the next level and you're stuck on it for the next month, and then you go back to it. Like that just is
but
not good game design to me.
that is true. I do agree on that. But also people say Mario 3 is a great game, and that game has the worst difficulty curve.
I like
I
Super
feel
Mario
like-
Advance 4. I think that version is the best. I feel like I don't like the NES version. I like Super Mario Advance 4.
With Mario 3, it all comes down to like charming, like how charming a game is, in my opinion. Because like the world map that you had in Super Mario 3 was revolutionary.
It looked ugly though. It's
The game before. So I just found that really cool. But yeah, I agree. Level design in that game is shit.
I love really nice looking world maps, but all the 8-bit ones look terrible. Like even in something like Shovel Knight, the world map looks bad. Actually, I think in what's it called, King of Cards, the world map for that looks good. But regular Shovel Knight, no, it looks terrible.
It looks okay. It doesn't look great. It doesn't look terrible. It looks okay.
Can we talk about the world map for freaking Super Mario 3D World? Like, come on, guys. Come on.
Yeah, I feel like the mechanics for that were the
It's
mechanic.
just a flat plane. It's just a flat plane with a bunch of coins, and then you just like levels that just spin around like a fucking 2D model. Like, come on, guys.
What about Super Mario 3D Land? It's just one line.
I mean, yeah. I mean, people never like characters that just say about one-liners.
Anyway, listen. Here. You know what? I feel like
Oh, yeah, there it is. Yep, how come I knew?
Mario, listen, Mario 3D World and also Kirby Star Allies have the same problems. Like, the idea of being able to move around freely and finding stuff in the overworld map is so cool, but the layouts themselves are just so boring.
I've played Star Allies, so I can't really speak in this matter.
I have not played Star Allies either.
I have. It's...
Why are you there, Morgan? Go fucking...
Morgan, are you picking up the new Kirby game?
Not on release because I want to wait for my allowance to refill a bit. But in September I'll probably get it.
I'm gonna get...
Okay, I'm gonna wait with it as well because I want to get Yokai Watch 2 before that shoots up in price. I know it's gonna shoot up in price because like Yokai Watch 3 is like I don't even know how.
Kevin, stop! What is it with you and Yokai Watch? I don't want to hear about Yokai Watch.
I played the first game, so I enjoy it, and I enjoyed it, so I wanted to do the thing. Okay.
I'm gonna get Forgotten Land for my either birthday or Christmas. So.
We were talking about Dream Buffet.
I know. Dream Buffet just looks boring. There doesn't seem like there's much to it.
Well, yeah, it's a Kirby spin-off.
A combination of like Battle Royale and Ride because of the racing part.
Yes, but it's one of the game modes anyway.
Yeah,
I like obstacle course kind of games, but I don't like massive multiplayer. I mean, it's like you know it's like I don't know, anything more than I want to say 8 or 10 people in a lobby is like too much for me.
I enjoyed Fall Guys.
No, Fall Guys is the soulless in hell. Like, if any, you take everything that makes obstacle course games great and take it out, and you get Fall Guys. It just it prioritizes going viral, like being the next viral game, over actually being good.
I don't think you're right in my opinion.
Well,
I feel like it's a pretty well designed game.
No, it's not. Shut up, Kevin. You don't get a say in this. Kevin.
How much did you play Fall Guys?
I don't know, man. I wasn't timing my Fall Guys activity.
I played it on Switch.
Mainly out of shame. I don't even own it. I'm playing it on mine. Even a Switch.
I mean,
either.
you don't have to own it. It's free to play, Morgan.
Well, it wasn't back then. Anyway. Hey, listen. I spend money on art, okay? So I need to just chain you into a rock and have you do art, or otherwise you don't get any food.
I see your Team Rock.
No, I wanted to do paper, but everyone else wanted to do scissors, and I wanted to play with them, so whatever.
Yeah, I'm going scissors too. Not because it's Big Man.
Scissors.
That's the best option.
It's Big Man. I mean, come on.
I want nails! The other two idols suck. I just want Big Man and nails.
Big Man and nails. Big Man and Small Man.
Shiver and Fry are both nothing characters. I don't care about them, and Fry's forehead is big enough to play some tic-tac-toe.
Wait, which one is Shiver?
Shiver is the one with, like the blue hair, and, like, kind of like a shark, though.
Wait,
the whole point.
See the snail?
What? The snail is...
The snail, yeah.
The snail is nails.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was just confused. Because I try to...
That was so aggressive. That's what I thought.
I try to keep my anxiety to a minimum, so I don't really watch the direct over and over again, so...
I've combed through everything for details.
Shiver is not you, just because, like, it's also an Asian girl, like, it's not... Doesn't...
This is...
You don't have blue tentacle hair, or, like...
I don't know, listen, you don't know what Star looks like.
Anything else in common?
How could you know? How do you know Star doesn't have blue tentacle hair? How do you know?
Because I know what she looks like, and I've known that for a while.
Oh, okay. Wow, so okay, I'm so disappointed in you, Star. Alright, do you want to see a picture of her with a soup ladle on her head?
I don't think I do.
Because I have that.
Bear Aaron the embarrassment there.
I bugged Star to give me a picture of her with watch, it was originally a spoon on her head. A soup ladle.
What do you think Shiver looks like you?
So stupid. And Fry, you can play tic-tac-toe on her forehead. It's an 8 head.
Fry sucks. I don't like Fry.
You know, if you go on... if you go on the Splatoon subreddit, there are people try valiantly white knighting her honor or something. It's like, why is everyone being so mean to Fry? It's like, it's a fictional character. Who cares? Why do you care this much? God.
So Aaron just made me out to be a racist? Thanks, Aaron.
Yes, Kevin, you're about to get canceled on Twitter.com. Oh, Stars in the lobby.
No, it's
I didn't
the
even notice.
only, like, resemblance I could find between the two. I'm sorry.
Does Shiver have big cheekbones? I don't know. I don't remember.
He does.
I got all the Splatoon members in one go. Alright. Also, I don't know if you noticed, this was a couple little details. They made some changes to the ranked modes. One, Rainmaker has checkpoints now.
Oh yeah, fun as hell.
You can dunk the Rainmaker and then you just drop it and it goes back and you have to repop it. The other thing is that Clam Blitz, Super Clams take 8 clams instead of 10.
I noticed, yeah.
Are they still in packs of 4 or are they packs of 3 now?
I don't know, but I know. But if you look at the little clip they show, is that Super Clams only take 8 clams.
That seems like an unnecessary change.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure if it'll
Did
be
you
better
also
or
know
worse
that
until I
Simon
play
Run
it.
is now always open?
Yes, it's great.
Yeah, I didn't understand why it was only open at sometimes. That was
I don't think
It's
anybody.
like an immersion thing.
I mean, Nintendo quietly mitigated it by making the shifts longer and the gaps between them shorter over time. Like, the average shift length in 2017 was about 24 hours, and then the average downtime was about 18 hours. Nowadays, the average shift is about 36 hours, and the average downtime is 6 hours. I know this because I had to do the math for it for my script.
No.
Yeah, so I guess I can kind of see that, but I don't, but I mean that in a more literal way, not in a 90s bad equals good way. Wow.
18 kills.
my-
Yell, be nice.
Never mind. Star got 18 kills. Never mind. I retract my statement.
Look, Star, I got a Paper Mario. It's paper. See, not you're the only one with razor sharp cheekbones. And if you count paper, you get paper cuts from cheekbones.
Work and be nice.
No. I can bully Star.
Play nice with the other kids.
Star is the size of a fetus anyways.
You're the size of Manhattan.
Well, no. Brooklyn. Don't compare me to Manhattan. I mean, Manhattan's decent. Brooklyn
Michael in
is.
here. What? Why is Michael from Your Mother in this Turf War lobby? That's his team name. He's from another Twitch stream. I don't know why he's in this lobby.
Because he's playing Turf War, I think.
Oh, you know what? Funny story actually. So last night we were having some friends over, or it's like friends of the family because they moved to New York. Anyways, and my dad was talking with her about like celebrities that he's met in New York, and that made me realize I don't know any celebrities except for ones in Doctor Who, and then I was like, I don't know any like actors or singers and stuff. It's like I have to keep saying, if it's not Matt Smith, I don't know who this is.
You know Will Smith, at least, right?
Yeah, I mean I know that, but I mean like talking about all these other people I don't know. I only know Chris Pratt 'cause he's in the Mario movie.
Chris Pratt.
Oh my God, is that Chris Pratt from the Mario movie?
Is it him? The one and only?
Damn it!
Stop.
Kevin, what?
Suffer the wrath of K52.
Okay, watch me play K52 and Girl Boss next time. Bro, why are you so fucking fast? You climb up, what is the word? Climbed up that wall like Mach.
Me?
No, Star.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Stars, you can just.
Star's about to kill my.
This is revenge for like being mean to her.
Are you familiar with mashing B, IGL?
Yeah, I know, but like, I don't.
Iron got the squid surge early.
I have a trigger finger, man.
Stop. No. I'm not getting killed by your tap shots.
That's not the both of you. You do just disbanded everything.
Also, like, can I just say, I already know intensify action up is gonna be meta. It has to be. Like, did you see the difference?
I guess so. I feel like what's gonna be like the new splashdown is like the one that like bounces up and down and makes these shockwaves. I feel like that's gonna be the new splashdown because it seems so easy to dodge. You can just hop over it.
Oh, in that sense, like as in it's a bad special.
Yeah, I'm saying like it's gonna be the one that nobody's gonna use in like a high level play.
I mean, it's gonna be like 10 missiles. I feel like if you use it with 10 missiles, you're gonna have like a very like pressure focused game if you play your specials. And I feel like if you combine that with like Splatboat, you can have like a very pressure sensitive team, which might be good for something like Splat Zones or something.
My question is can you break it? Like if you
break it, it'd be bad.
Yeah, if you can break it, it's absolutely gonna be the new splashdown.
Honestly, like, I do feel like it is like one of the weaker specials, but I do think it could be a very nice supportive special.
Yeah, I guess maybe. I don't know. I mean, like, imagine it like with tower control. I feel like with tower control, it'd be awful.
Yeah, I mean, unless you can place it on the tower.
No, even so, because that. I mean, how does it like? I don't know.
It still damages the opponent, so it's gonna be a zoning tool.
I know, but I feel like with the more verticality you add to it, I don't know. Feel like if you have lots of little walls, it'd be very easy to dodge, but like one tall wall.
It performs like Seeker, where it can climb up walls like that.
No. We know it goes on walls because they went down the wall in Wahoo World where it was shown off.
Walls?
Yeah, it goes down the wall. It doesn't like jump.
Yeah,
off.
I haven't watched any like analysis of the direct, so I don't.
I haven't watched analysis. I've just combed over it. I've just like I did my own analysis. God damn it!
Morgan, new member of Game Explain confirmed?
No, God no. Game Explain is so awful.
Wasm confirmed.
Why is it awful? Tell me.
Game Explain, like for one, they're like you know how they make dumb videos for practically everything. Like they made a 3-minute video on Mario Galaxy's 3D All Stars release where you can press Y to spin jump, and they made an entire 3-minute video for that. Like, do you have nothing better to do with your life?
No.
Hot take. Game Theory.
Rubbing you, man.
Here's my hot take. Game Explain is better than Game Theory.
Go sit down, IGL.
No, Game Theory sucks. I'm gonna stand by that.
Game Theory is dumb.
I don't know. I feel like I'm like, you know, whenever like there's a video that is wrong, people get really worked up about it. And like, I mean, so what if he's dead wrong? I mean, is the video still entertaining to watch? It's not a big deal if he's wrong about a video game.
He starts his videos with like 3-minute ads for his own brand. It's so annoying.
These aren't even entertaining. Like 90% of the videos is just him ranting on about random shit. Also, here's a fun fact. He did a video about boobs in video games. Come on!
Wasn't that 8 years ago? I'm pretty sure that was 8 years ago.
Yeah, but he still did it, bro. Like, that's my point. Whether it's 8 years ago, it still happened. Like, oh yeah, I committed murder 8 years ago. It's fine now.
Making a weird YouTube video, I don't think that's a good compare. You can only compare it to murder. Anyway, listen. I don't know. I feel like this is what I'm thinking about with Twitter stuff. Dreading have somebody's dumb mistakes from years ago is, for the sake of canceling them, feels weird to me.
Well, yeah, we aren't gonna fucking cancel Game Theory. We're just saying his content is kind of shit.
I don't know. Again, it's years ago. You know, things change.
Yeah, but now
I mean, you can think his content is crap, but I don't think using an 8-year-old video is a good example.
Okay, but like, let's use modern videos as an example. His current videos are just like 3-minute ads and like 5-minute videos.
And the video itself isn't even that interesting.
No, usually it's not.
And like you can tell the concept for the video were just like rushed out and like, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do, guys? What do we do? And then this one intern is just like, what if we do this random ass video idea, plug it into our YouTube video, and then just make sure that 90% of it is just like not even true. Also, I kind of destroyed you.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I enjoy it, but I wouldn't say it's like he's one of my favorite channels. I don't know. I feel like I haven't seen like I mean, I've seen maybe, you know, there's some videos that you'll see like old merch ads on, but they like, I feel like depending on how long like the runs for, it's maybe on 3 or 4 videos a year. Also, Star apparently, like she told you, that Star's biggest gripe with Matt Pat is how he pronounces Elytra.
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 I will give Matt Pat this. You can tell he works hard. Not in his videos, but the amount of videos he makes. He's running like 5 different channels that upload like once a week, and some channels even like once a day. Like, he works hard, it's just his content's not good, in my opinion.
I feel like I have like a couple of videos that I always come back to, and then like, I don't know, there's also the ones, you know, like I feel like he should do more of like the purely, I mean, there's like this, you can divide his content into 2 categories, lore and science, and then he's like entirely dedicated science to, what is his name? Austin, I think. You can tell it's a science video because it has blue text on the front instead of green in the thumbnail. And I feel like that takes a lot of the fun. Austin's videos are just, I don't enjoy them as much. I know it feels weird to say. I don't like Austin that much. It's all right. Hey, Memory, how you doing?
Austin, I think Austin's better than the map hat guy. I can tolerate Austin.
Yeah, I think Star is like kind of echoed my thoughts pretty well. It's just, I don't think, you know, it's not that deep to me. I just kind of shut your brain off and enjoy some dumb lore, even if it's wrong.
Remember, you just got hard pincered.
Ah, Kevin!
Morgan, you're dookie.
The IGL, be nice, or I'm gonna put you in the corner. I put the corner VC back, all right, and I can put you in it.
Why would you do that, man?
Because you're being mean.
I just sniped Kevin from across the map, feeling good.
Feeling bad, I just got sniped from across the map.
I'm feeling good. I'm bullying.
Oh, Jesus, Michael!
I'm cyber stalking Kevin online.
It's Michael Vsauce here.
Oh no.
Or is it? Star, you're goofy. You really think that's gonna work?
So that's where my dead dog went. Interesting.
You know, it's like a video series I've been watching a lot lately. It's purely Doctor Who stuff, but whatever. It's fine. It's this guy who makes really like big documentaries about respective eras for the show, but he's been like going a lot more into detail lately. So much so that his Matt Smith episode has been in the works for over a year. It's like still happening. He's like answering questions about it as he's making it. But it's like it's crazy to me that someone can like spend an entire year on one video.
Literally every
On something like
every
Borderline Forever takes, but
literally every gaming challenge video for Pokemon takes over a year.
Yeah, but Pokemon sucks.
Based, my guy. Pokemon goofy. True.
Pokemon's good if they actually try.
I feel like they're like resting on their laurels too much.
Pokemon's good if you know 99% of the game's stats.
I don't even like RPGs that much anyway. Let's like
Okay, maybe
How dare
I
you?
don't know 99% of the stats. I do know like generally what Pokemon's bulky, which one has like good special defense, special attack, what typings they are.
Game is good for you is because that shit. Like, I don't have time to memorize that shit. Not for a game I don't care about.
I've been playing Pokemon for like 9 years. So like, I know my stuff.
Alright, bye Luke.
And you just still sometimes forget like type weaknesses, especially for fairy type. Because in my mind, that's still like pretty recent. Little do I know, it's actually been like years.
You know what? I think just hold on. There's just. I feel like they just like with Pokemon stuff, like with the starters. Why do people get? It's like just the same, like, you know, generic cute animal design over and over. I don't see what's special about these, like, these three, and like these things don't look cute anymore. All right, you just copy and paste the same cute animal stereotype. None of them look cute
That's
anymore.
not true. That's definitely not true. Are you saying Feroki looks the same as Squirtle?
I'm saying like no. I'm saying like it's the same like idea. It's like same. Okay, let's just do cute animal. This is generic cute animal.
Okay,
Here is
no, but
generic cute
there's a
animal.
reason for that. Okay.
Yeah,
First of all, that's what people like. Also, it's because you can see the growth from like tiny cute animal to like big strong beast.
And the big strong beasts are just as boring.
yes, and I agree with Morgan on this, but I also have my own. Like, the Pokemon don't feel different. Like, you know, if they had each, like, a unique stat or each a unique move, I feel like they would have more significance. And that's also another reason why most people don't care to learn all 890 Pokemon. So, because, like, if they don't have that much significance, what's the point? If Squirtle plays, like, the same as, Blastoise almost, then, like, what's the point in memorizing every Pokemon?
Yeah,
Same goddamn Pokemon.
I think this like I think like the problem is that this is a very specific Pokemon style, but because they've you know it's like the style itself is fine, but you've done 800 plus Pokemon in that style, and now it is boring. Now everything looks the same.
Oh no, the
because
style has changed a lot.
the cracks
in the last
the cracks start to
years.
show. And not really. I mean, the main reason I've seen every Pokemon is because of Markiplier's video. I think you know which one I'm talking about. And I just like, at this point, I can't even tell what makes these different anymore. What makes them special? Aside from the certain ones that people have special attachments to, I guess.
The
There's some
designs
weird
are all
people.
different. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
They all feel the same, though. I mean, they look different, but they don't feel different. It's like, you know...
Oh boy, pretty good. I mean, they have to be a certain style.
Another thing I don't like about Pokemon design is, like, why do some Pokemon, like, suck so bad in comparison to others? And, like, yeah, Gold...
No, are rabbits as good at, like, competent battlers as dogs? No!
Yes, and also, even though a Pokemon is bad, you can still beat the game with it. So what's the point in collecting them all? Like, you can literally just overlevel a Magikarp and just win. Like, there's no
Yeah,
skill.
good luck over leveling a Magikarp with only Splash.
Yes, I know, but here's my point. You can basically beat the game with any Pokemon in the game if you grind it. And
Yeah,
that's all.
I hate grinding. It's stupid.
I mean, that's an RPG for you.
RPGs are like turn-based RPGs are already so boring to me. If you want me to grind, you're insane.
RPGs are meant to be fun. The combat in Pokemon is not fun. If you have a game like Xenoblade where it's like quick battles and it's fun to do, well then you've got a good recipe for a game. But if you've got a game like Pokemon where battles are drawn out, and every message is like, Magikarp used Splash.
If you try turning up the fucking text speed,
like it just gets old quick. Like at least with RPGs like the Mario and Luigi series, the combat isn't dragged out by some like other part of the combat that doesn't need to be there.
There's
With
more than like
Pokemon-
4 or 5 options.
Yeah, in Pokemon there's so many things that shouldn't be there in my opinion.
I feel like there's a lot of hidden depth in Pokemon, but I definitely understand that if you didn't grow up with Pokemon, it might be like a little hard to get into it.
There's hidden depth, but maybe it's a little too hidden.
I don't know. I feel like Pokemon. I enjoy Pokemon. I'm not saying it's like the best game in the world. Okay, like I can see these games have issues. Like they have serious issues. Like beyond your daddy issues, Morgan. And like that. But I can still see like through those flaws and just kind of be like, this is fun. I like this. Like I think the concept of Pokemon is like so compelling to me that I keep playing them, and also just the nostalgia. Pokemon, I don't know, I enjoyed them. So less so with the Switch stuff it's not been very good. Though I still okay. Sword and Shield was like bad at launch, pretty good after the DLC.
You know what? The other thing is actually, you know, from an outside perspective, the whole like controversy of cutting Pokemon. I mean, I feel like at some point you have to say, okay, this isn't really practical anymore. You can't have this many in one game. This is just not gonna work.
Okay, but I think there's like a few reasons.
But also, I think at the same time they
cut
cut
them
too
for
many.
like no good reason. They cut them for no good reason. A big part of what people love about Pokemon is that you can transfer your Pokemon from, say, Generation 1, well, okay, maybe not Generation 1, from like Generation 4 up to Gen 3, actually, up to Generation 8. All the Pokemon that haven't been cut, you can transfer up to that point. So taking, like, a big part away from that by cutting Pokemon, right?
Yes, and also, I'm going to say this about my Pokemon playthrough. I've only played Sword and Shield, and I know that game is probably the worst Pokemon game, but it just feels so... Like, I've seen gameplay of other Pokemon games, and I will agree, they are way better than Sword and Shield. But at least Sword and Shield functions relatively the same as all the others. So, like... It
You
just...
can play Sun and Moon. I think Sun and Moon's worth a playthrough, because even if you don't like the core gameplay of Pokemon, I think there's at least a decent story there.
I played Sun and Moon actually. I was immediately bored. They spent so much time. Just stop talking and let me play the damn game. And I just put it down within the first 10 minutes because it was.
I understand that.
Talking.
As a Sun and Moon fan, I understand that.
Morgan, you're so bald, bro. You just dodge rolled straight over me.
Oh, okay. Well, good. Good. Dodge rolling is life. And also death. Oh, Dance4357. Thank you for the follow. Games instantly get brownie points for me when I can skip the cutscenes.
Jesus, my fucking Joy-Cons keep disconnecting. Morgan?
Yeah, but I don't know. I have a soft spot for Sun and Moon in my heart, you know? It's like... Well, like... It's the first game I ever pre-ordered, okay? It's the first game I ever, like, followed up the release. It's like...
Okay,
it's something
guys.
that means...
Listen, what if I told you the first game I ever followed to release was ARMS?
No. No shot.
I can.
Fall. Why would you follow Arm?
I didn't even know about the Switch until like a month before it came out. So I was like 10 or 11, and the game I really wanted with it originally was ARMS. But then when I went to the GameStop, Splatoon 2 looked more interesting, so I ended up pre-ordering that instead.
Funny. I think
And then
we
I-
told this before.
And then I just had Splatoon 2, like for months before I got my Switch.
Did you ever get ARMS?
No.
Why
I did.
fuck off?
It's actually kind of fun.
Maybe I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't play it like a lot in online multiplayer. Wouldn't
I
be
think I played for like 20 hours or something.
Yeah, and I will say this about Xenoblade: if you don't like cutscenes, don't play it. Like, I personally like them as long as they have some sort of value. But
I only like cutscenes if I'm a fan of the series.
Sun and Moon, from what I've seen, doesn't have value in cutscenes. It's just like an NPC talking like, "Whoa, you just came from this city? Cool. Well, you aren't gonna get past me because I've got this cool new Pokemon."
You want to hear my life story?
Okay, but like, our argument, there's a youngster in Pokemon Sun and Moon named Kevin, and that just says, "Let's go kneecaps."
Okay. Okay. I don't mind cutscenes if I'm a fan of the series. But if it's my first game, I'm not gonna care about the story.
I
The only-
understand that.
I want like Ratchet. I've been playing Ratchet and Clank recently, and I need to get the next one that comes after the one I bought because it ends on a cliffhanger. The problem is that it's a digital-only game in the U.S. and the PS3 is not region-free.
Fun.
So I'll
But, Morgan,
I gotta get it.
You said you didn't care about it in the cutscenes unless it was like a series you already cared about. What if it's about Pokemon Liberation? Do you care then?
No.
Oh, damn. What about War? Pokemon War? Is that interesting to you?
If it has Pokemon in the title, I'm not interested.
Noted.
I didn't care about Pokemon Snap. Who cares about Pokemon Snap? It's like to be a mobile game. A stat.
Great.
Yo, thank you, Ijo. There you go. Do it. Star is my resident age determiner because I'm terrible at telling ages and I don't have the heart to kick somebody out of the VSC immediately.
Voice, and if they aren't, you know, if you don't talk like, then I think they're, you know, decently high age.
I guess I don't know, but Sans Pappy is 13, believe it or not.
Well, yeah, and he has a decently deep voice. So.
No, okay, whatever. See, this is what I'm saying. I'm not good at telling these things.
For a 13-year-old, he has a decently, you know, high voice. Or not high, low voice.
Whoa. How old do you think I am, Gel?
I'm gonna go with, 16.
You're 3 years off, mate.
You're 19. Or, sorry, you're
I'm
13.
19.
You're 13.
I'm 13. Yeah, sure. I was 13 when Sun and Moon came out.
Look, I don't know how freaking Dutch people sing, okay? I can tell a Dutch.
Usually not like me.
Yeah, you don't sound like you're from the Netherlands. To me.
I don't know what being from the Netherlands sounds like.
You just
so
sound
what
like an
would I-
average European.
Do you want me to do a Dutch accent, Morgan?
I don't know what a Dutch accent sounds like, so.
So this is what a Dutch accent actually sounds like. This is what the Prime Minister actually like talks. He talks like this. There you go.
Noted. I'll keep that in mind to make sure I'm assassinating the right person when I go to the Netherlands.
Yeah. Prime Minister actually like and the King like.
Not
they-
okay.
they both talk
I'm
like
not
that.
gonna assassinate the Prime Minister. Just to clear, Twitch, don't ban. I'm not assassinating the Prime Minister.
I thought you were gonna like you were like talking about assassinating the Prime Minister because I was talking about him. I don't even know if you can understand what the hell I was saying because the accent was so bad.
It's fine. Then listen, Kevin, the only person I'm gonna assassinate is you.
Evan, what's douchebag in your home language?
Yeah. I guess the closest would be suckle.
That sounds so dumb. What the fuck?
I totally agree. I hate Dutch. I hate Dutch as much as the next guy. Truly, ooh.
Kevin, can you say I like beans in Dutch?
Album Bonen.
Okay, thank you.
It sounds like a medicine, bro.
It sounds like ibuprofen. Alright.
Dutch is stupid, man. Don't even think about learning Dutch.
Oh,
I
yeah,
tried
don't-
learning Chinese when I was like 10.
I'm learning Japanese.
I want to learn Japanese and French before I die.
You have 3 days to live. How are you gonna manage that?
A lot of Duolingo.
You better go to your...
Duolingo.
But you gotta remember to go to your Spanish lessons too. Because remember what happens if you don't go to your Spanish lessons.
Duolingo gonna do a bringo the hell. Sorry, I should kill myself.
No, you shouldn't, IGL. Then who's gonna shoot Star?
Why are you bragging about your mom's abilities?
I think my mom is 2, if I remember correctly.
See, my mom speaks Dutch, English, a fair bit of German, and a little bit of French. I just speak Dutch and English, and a little bit of German as well. I can like follow conversations in German. Like sometimes I can respond. Decent amount of times.
Arschloch.
What?
Arschloch.
What are you talking about?
The swear word, man. Come on, you said you could. It's like an American
I've never heard
with a German accent.
anyone say "Outlaw."
Okay, guys, this conversation is getting me banned right now.
Yeah, it's asshole, but that's not what I'm saying. I literally, it's my phone cutting parts out. Because, like, okay, I just got girl bossed by this octopus. I don't know if, like, anyone else did, but...
English, Spanish, and
Turquoise, why are you on the
Java.
pink side? You're literally
guys,
blue.
Star speaks Java.
I speak C#.
Get off my ass, Michael! Oh my god.
Michael YM.
Fucking child predator.
Okay. AGL, do you want to sit in the corner?
What do you mean?
You want to think about your actions?
Nah.
Okay, makes
If
sense.
we're gonna like talk about coding languages, you know.
No, we're not talking about coding languages, Kevin.
But like, if Aaron speaks Java, I speak C# and HTML, CSS.
I'm not talking about coding languages. I don't want my stream to die a painful death of coding language. Whatever, it's fine.
That's boring, Morgan.
I think
I really think.
guys, I've gotten better at I've learned recently. I'm getting better at getting at annoying people on Twitter. I want to get canceled for something stupid. I'm getting better at it. I'm learning. you just have to say that you know, especially like, you know, so TwitchCon, there's, you know, people actually go to TwitchCon. I know, shocking, right? And up until recently, they had no like COVID precautions, and then Twitter just bullied them into having them. And there's a bunch of people like groaning about it. It's like, so I've just been, you know, just saying, there's like 1 million dead people. You could get a little perspective. It's
More than just 1 million.
well, it's 1 million in the
it's
it's 1 million in the U.S. alone.
million dead people.
Yes, it's a one in 130
From COVID
people.
alone.
Sorry, not 130. Sorry, one in 330 people in the U.S. is dead from COVID.
Okay, I was like, I'm pretty sure there's more dead people in America than just 1 million over all of those millions of years.
Well, I know it. Well, no, I mean from COVID. It's 1 million deaths from
I got
COVID.
that now, but like, I thought you were just talking about it in like general. Like, yeah, there's only 1 million in the entirety of the US.
I'm gonna Google that. How many people have died in history? We're not gonna. I'll just do the whole world. 109 billion people have died.
Damn. That's a lot of people.
It's a lot of Gexes.
Those could have been potential Morgan and a half viewers.
Well, they didn't all. Kevin, they couldn't have been if they died before I was born.
Exactly. That's why I said they could have been.
Okay, I guess. I mean, if you want somebody to live for 1,000 years or something, just to watch my stream.
Yeah, suffer.
That and also, I don't know. I just posted it for kicks. I checked with, Cap before I did it, and she told me I could. Yeah, but you know the Walmart Canada Twitter account? Walmart Canada
No.
Gaming Twitter account, actually.
Gaming.
Gaming. Anyway, and they tweeted out saying that Mako Mart from Splatoon was actually Walmart, and I just commented, makes sense considering all the shooting. So
Oh my god.
I'm learning it.
Oh, that's so good.
I'm improving. The monkeys in my brain aren't working faster.
Okay, but like, if Mako Mart is Walmart, right?
Yeah.
Is Walleye Warehouse their warehouse? Because Wall is literally in the warehouse's name.
I don't know, Kevin! It could also be Walgreens, who knows?
Could be Walgreens. You're right. Like, I've heard all of these names before, but like, none of these are actually like in Europe. I don't even know why I know about these places.
Probably Scott the Was.
Probably, yeah, there's a pretty good chance, Scott.
I didn't even know know Walgreens was different from Walmart until Scott the Boss, I'm gonna be honest. They both have wall in the name, alright? Because you know Walmart's the only place with walls.
Otherwise, it's just a mart.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's fine. We're all fine.
Could you stop?
No.
Morgan!
Torpedo bowl. I love torpedo bowls. They're so much fun.
Morgan, I'd like to have a word with your parents.
Me too. But my dad left. Alright. I got stamped. There's only one store you need in life, and that's OTAA.com. They're a website that sells bow ties. A lot of bow ties. Also regular ties, but that's cringe. But still, bow ties are the more important thing. Because the crazy thing is they have so many bow ties, they have an entire section for dinosaur-themed bow ties.
You've told this before, Morgan.
I know. I'm telling you again because you should know. It's important. There are 10 different dinosaur bow ties.
I don't live in America. I don't wear bow ties.
You can still go to the website.
This is not important information to me.
You can still buy stuff off the website even if you don't live in America. Nails? Hey,
But I actually have, like, style, so I don't wear bow ties.
You shut the Bow ties are the best thing. You shut your beans. Your beans clamped shut. Okay, Michael. Michael may have murdered my face. It's alright. What about Nails Pacheco?
Yeah, that's alright. It wasn't that great anyways.
Wow, Kevin. Alright. Alright. Fine then. But I still won, so cry.
True. It's a little consolation prize, you know?
Yeah. What? How did that equate to that? String? What do you mean string?
Question. Also, what kind of question is nails?
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 Nails.
Never heard of them.
It's the snail from Splatoon 3. The
also,
nails.
I like now that I know how to read hiragana, katakana, I'm like so confused about why people use them. Because it makes their like names make no sense. Static Ray.
Oh, it's job. Okay, thanks, Starfear and Light. Well, listen, Kevin, you have to understand the people who
I get it now. Wait,
the people who do these
is that true?
things
Does it not have brackets?
Yeah, yeah, Star's so bad at coding.
I'm thinking, or parentheses rather. This is not important at all.
Ow. I feel like people just like put Japanese characters in their names a lot to scare people because some Japan players are crash. Stop being AFK and start playing.
I should change my name to just like Nihongo, which means Japan.
Japan.
Japanese, I think. Yeah, Nihon is Japan, Nihongo is Japanese.
We were supposed to go to Japan, but the week we were supposed to go, or the week before, the lockdown kicked in. And Japan is still not open for like tourists and stuff.
It is.
No, it's not.
It is. I thought it was.
Kevin, we literally have tickets to go. I think we would have noticed.
I thought it was.
It's not, Kevin. You're wrong. You should feel bad. I'm running out of place to paint.
Declare tutorials before any brackets.
Why don't you declare your independence? Why don't your cheekbones declare independence from the rest of your face?
Morgan, be nice!
I can bully Star.
No, only I can bully Star.
No. I'm sorry, Kevin. I have the patent. I have the patent. You can't.
Aaron, who's allowed to bully you? Me or Morgan?
I've patented the
You can know.
technology.
I need to know.
I mean, I'm gonna bully Star either way, so you know. Doesn't really matter that much.
It's a critical choice. Think about it, Aaron.
Ow. Oh, Star says me.
No, that's not Star. That's IGL.
No, I mean, look. Are you looking in chat, Kevin?
Oh, you! Oh, like that. Alright, you've honestly made it great, Barry. You know Morgan is gonna just be meaner to you.
I mean, I was gonna bully her either way, so really just a question of whether you're allowing, whether she's allowing you to bully her.
Fair point, fair point. Like, I don't know. I don't feel like I bully Aaron that much.
You
Compared
should
to
try
you, at
it,
least.
Kevin. It's funny. You should do it. It's hilarious. We've too many snipers in this lobby. We have 2 snipers, which is too many.
What happened here?
The zombie apocalypse. I don't know.
That's why it's green.
Wow, I definitely carried. Ignore my kill count. Look at all the carry I'm doing.
Morgan, you fallen off, man.
Yeah, because I'm still learning motion.
Yeah, well, maybe you should have learned how to use motion when you started playing.
Well, no, because I was 11 and thought it sucked, and it did suck. So you know, I maintain that.
It doesn't suck. You suck.
Well, those two things aren't mutually exclusive.
I mean, fair point, but also no. Like, come on, the motion controls are great. They allow you to, like, aim more precisely.
They don't feel great. I mean, even regardless of, like, you know, even when I do get better aiming with them, I still prefer just the use of sticks.
Control. Text Morgan H-2.
Star, stop speaking anti-vitamin D.
Honestly, I can't even read this properly. Like, I know she's trying to draw something. I don't know what the... Oh, height width. My bad. I can read this. Height divided by 2, width divided by 2. I'm just a dumb.
Okay, I got turquoise, but then IGL shot me in the face. IGL, stop squid flopping her and putting you in the corner. It's +1 precision, but -1 stability, and also -1 comfort. It's just not this comfortable.
What, you don't think...
You're telling me when you played Claw, you're telling me that Claw is more comfortable than playing with Motion?
Yes, and actually I'm still playing with Claw.
Fucking dumbass.
Well,
I don't know how fat your fingers are, but like it's so much more comfortable to play Motion.
IGL? Be nice.
I don't know. I don't think my fingers are fat, but I don't think they're like. I think I have average fingers. IGL. You made me admit
What
that I
is
have
this
average
conversation?
fingers. I know. I know that my like. I remember when I first tried the Switch. When I was like, you know, when I was like, actually it was 10 back then, because I got my Switch for my 11th birthday. The Pro Controller seemed just way too big for me, and the Joy-Con grip was much more comfortable. Now it's the opposite. Now the Joy-Con grip is way too small, and the Pro Controller is much better.
Now
So,
the Joy-Con grip is way too big for me.
you just have baby hands. You have 10-year-old hands.
No, I prefer the Pro Controller, but I don't think the grip is that bad.
I don't know. 'Cause, I mean, if my Splatoon 2 Pro Controller were to drift, what I would do is I would buy a new regular Pro Controller and I would swap the shells.
Why not buy the like Splatoon 3 Pro Controller?
Well, I mean, like, yeah, I would probably. I'm assuming this would do that before that came out, you know. This is in a hypothetical scenario. But once the Splatoon 3 Pro Controller comes, I think I'll probably get it for my birthday, and then I'm going to put my Splatoon 2 controller back in its box as a fully functioning Nintendo artifact that didn't get drift. and have it live like that in my memory forever. I know that the one thing it's given me like proper like panic attack is when it'll start drifting. Also when the controller battery is just low. I remember like within the first month of having it, I was so panicking because my controller was drifting, but it's just because the battery's about to run out. And I charged it,
Yeah.
it was fine.
See, mine like drift like very slightly. As in like, it's only noticeable in games that literally like have like pinpoint precision in terms of like movement. Like Breath of the Wild, if you like even move it like a centimeter, like not a centimeter, like like 1/100th of a centimeter, it's going to like move your character.
Oh, okay, Kevin. I see how
So-
it is. You want
So
perfection?
unlike in Animal Crossing, you'll see it. But look at this Splatoon, you can't see
Oh,
it at all.
my spine hurts from carrying, also because I'm fat, but mainly because of the carrying. Listen, I'm actually less fat now. I have lost weight. It's nice, I think.
I'm so proud of you, Morgan.
Yeah, I've been able to go a lot longer on Beat Saber streams. I did an hour and 10 minutes last time.
This will be my final one for a bit because my Switch needs to cool down. It's way too hot in this room.
Yeah, I think this might be my final match too. I'm ending like might have to end a little bit earlier than usual.
0% controller dead zone is common console shooters. IGL, I don't know if you know this, but you could have just told me this in like the voice chat.
Yeah,
I agree. Coding is fun.
I feel like, you know, it always sounded fun to me as a kid, and then I actually tried it, and it was mind-numbing.
What did you try to code?
I don't even remember.
Like, coding video games is fucking fun.
It's always sounded fun to me, and then I tried. Like, I bought Game Builder Garage also, so I was like, okay, well, you know, this might be another good introduction. And I haven't played it since. I think I might sell the game because I haven't like touched it at all.
Honestly, Morgan, if you want, I can teach you how to Unity. I already have something ready.
Well, I don't want to learn how to use Unity. I
Okay,
don't
well
wanna.
then
It's not
then
my
don't.
thing.
I'm literally like teaching Espen right now.
Video production is my hobby. Also, I've mentioned this before, but I think I found my, you know, I've always like had a policy. I don't care what kind of content it is. If I want to, if it's fun, I'll upload it. I don't know. I don't want to stick to one type of content, but I think now I've found my kind of content. I really like doing scripted stuff. I'm not that great at voiceover, but I've gotten a lot better. And I think I'm just, I like this ever since I started doing those Doctor Who reviews. It's been really, really fun, and I think I might stick to that.
Morgan becoming a Doctor Who channel of all things.
Well, no, not specifically Doctor. Just like script about whatever. Actually, I'm working on a script. I'm working on a retrospective of Splatoon 2, since the game is kind of gonna be dead in a month.
I kind of want to do that for Splatoon 1 and Splatoon 2, but also you know my track record.
Yeah, but no, actually, the script is it's gonna be a really big video. The script is 2 pages. I'm dividing it into years, so that way I can like, structure it a bit more. And I had one section for before the game came out, and it's 2 pages.
You're a madman, you know.
Like my Doctor Who reviews are typically 2 pages for the entire thing.
Are they like 9 minutes usually?
Yeah, 9-10 minutes or so. So get ready for a nearly hour.
I know about your channel because I don't have to watch your content to know it.
Yeah. Oh, well, you should watch my content anyway, though. I work really hard on it.
I'm sorry, Morgan. I can't.
I think the 10th Doctor one I made was probably like the video I spent the longest on. It took me a month to put that together.
I'll be fully honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't really enjoy like watching your content that much. I don't know. I think it's also just because I talk to you on like a fairly regular basis. So it's like the better way to interact here seems to be the one where I can actually respond.
Yeah, but you should leave nice comments. I literally like getting nice. There's one dude who keeps leaving nice comments in my Doctor Who reviews, and it's like a very big motivation for me. He's nice. You watch all my videos, Star? Really? It's fine.
See what you've done by watching all this videos? You almost killed him.
Starred. Cosby
Why does
joke.
this keep happening?
Yeah. So anyway, I think my content is gonna be divided into like eventually it's gonna divide into one right 3 categories, like sort of a funnel. One is whatchamacallit, web series like IAFT. 2 is the scripted videos, and then 3 is Beat Saber stuff. You should leave nice comments, Star, so that way I can, I don't know, receive this great thing called dopamine.
You play Splatoon, just kill some squids.
I don't know, the thing is, the main reason I did the audio stuff is because I don't know, I'm kind of worried people will not like my takes on the main show. It's kind of like, I don't think I'd be very good at, like, it's a much more daunting task for me, and also I think I'm a lot less critical when it comes to the main show. Like, with the audio stuff, it makes it easier to like, see flaws more glaringly. I feel like I'd be... I don't know, I have some kind of hot takes. I don't like Russell T Davies' finales. They're not that great. You can't just pull a solution out of your you-know-what. I mean, character development's important, but not when it comes at the expense of
You're
clever ideas.
Anyway, I'm gonna leave this call for a second because
Oh.
my laptop feels like it's going to start a house fire soon. I will be back.
Alright, actually don't change the plans. I'm gonna do private battles after this match. I'm not gonna end just yet, because I don't know if I want to keep going. Why not? I was thinking about ending early because I don't know, I felt like it. But
See ya in a bit.
alright, bye, Kevin. After this round, we'll do private battles. I have some, like the Crimson Horror being my favorite episode. I don't think people don't like it that much. It's fine. It's okay. Hey. But I'd like to make more scripted videos just about, like, you know, more like opinion stuff, you know. I mean, okay, fine. Go to your...
now that Kevin is gone because I didn't want to interrupt your conversation by just barging in.
Goddamn jelly. Ah, all right. I could make a 5-minute video raving about Matt Smith's costume in season 7B. I could do that.
Can't. No, Morgan, we need to do like a tier list together or something Doctor Who related since I've watched most of the revival by now, right?
Yeah, you've watched more than half.
Yeah.
Right now, the revival is currently at 13 seasons.
I'm dead. Oh, Majoko always has laundry.
Yeah, tiny clothes.
Joko, do you have a large closet? Have lots of fashionable items that always have to be washed.
That reminds me, because they're renovating the bathroom, that we won't be able to use we won't have what's it called? Not a washing machine. Yes, washing machine. No, washing machine is the thing. I'm mixing it between that and dishwasher. No, you don't wash clothes in the dishwasher. Anyway, listen.
Yes, you do.
Shut up. Anyway,
Take
listen.
water.
Anyway, shut
Do
up.
it all
Listen.
at once.
We're not gonna have a washing machine for God knows how long while we're renovating the bathroom, so we're gonna go to the laundromat.
Need to go clothes shopping.
I
I haven't actually bought clothes that I genuinely love in a long time. Because like COVID has like discouraged me from buying nice things because I'm not going out as much. So why buy nice clothes if no one's going to see them? But I'm gonna start buying nice things. Since COVID is essentially over here in Maine, like no one wears masks anymore, no one's getting COVID.
Well, yeah, because you're in the
So-
nobody in Maine, so you know it's not really an issue.
I don't know, it's like, things are normal here now. Like, people don't have to worry about getting the virus for the most part.
Yeah, because like it's not terribly crowded, so it's not a huge issue.
Yeah.
The Maine would probably be over with fast. And I think in New York we just had another wave, so.
Well, that
We're
makes
on, like,
sense.
the
because
7th or
we
8th now. God, I hate when people don't wear their masks. It's annoying and stupid and cringe and awful and cringe.
People who People who don't wear the masks are usually like old and cranky, and they're the ones who are most at risk.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of people
You
who.
pick your poison.
A lot of the kids at my school don't wear masks. They're also they're dumb. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I don't like most of the kids at my school. They're not very fun to be around.
Ew, I have never really made a fuss about masks, but I know I don't like cloth ones. Like, I much prefer the reusable ones because they're easier to breathe through. The cloth ones just make me hot.
By the cloth ones, do you mean like the surgical masks?
No, just like ones that you reuse.
Oh yeah.
Like, the disposable ones are so much easier to breathe
Oh yeah,
through.
disposable ones
they
are
create
really
a lot of trash, but they're so much easier to breathe through.
I reuse
Yeah.
disposable ones for like the course of 3 days. It's fine.
No, it's... we don't have to wear masks at school ever since, March, I think.
Yeah, we haven't had to wear masks either, but like most kids still do because it's still very much an issue. They removed the restriction too early, in my opinion, but whatever.
Yeah.
But
Here
like,
it's just like, there's no COVID.
like nowadays, like the general policy is if you're just out like on the street, you don't have to wear a mask. But if you're in a building or on public transport, you gotta wear one.
I don't know, they still make you wear masks in, like, health facilities now. Like, when you go to the dentist or the hospital, you bring a mask. But
Yeah,
that's
obviously.
like the only place where you
It's
need
like
to wear one.
hospital report, yeah. I don't know, the one place, I mean, it makes sense that they have it, but it is kind of a deal breaker for me because I suffer from being fat. Is when they start, the mask requirement at the gym? Listen. I get why it's there, and people can definitely work with that. But I'm just not, that's why I just stopped going to the gym. I just started doing other stuff instead. It makes sense, they totally should have it, but it's not gonna work for me. I would rather have
I don't
it
know.
for everyone else.
And I was finishing, like, my last semester of gym class. It's like start of my sophomore year. We always did like gym class outside, so I didn't have to wear a mask. I just played golf. None of it was like super labor intensive. I hated that gym class.
Majoka has to wear
I was
children's
like the
masks.
only girl there.
Majoka has to wear children's masks. She's so small.
Aww. I don't know. I've never tried wearing a children's mask. I don't know if one would fit on me. I don't know if my face is small. That's not really something I can determine. Without standing next to someone.
Your cheekbones could become their own independent nation.
Whatever. I don't know if I don't know if my cheekbones are anything special. I've just been told that I have nice ones. Oh, I remember this comment from my classmate. She was like, "Oh, real name. You have cheekbones for days," and I'm just like, "Thank you. Nice."
I would say you have cheekbones for centuries, but whatever.
Cheekbones for days.
How do you? What do you mean for days? I mean, they're not disposable. You don't go through cheekbones over time. I mean, unless you die. So you have cheekbones for like 70 years.
This is just a saying, Morgan. Like, I could say, like, I don't know, if someone has, like, hair for days or lips for days, it just means they have, like, nice features.
It just means they have big features.
Oh, yeah. I haven't got my wisdom teeth removed yet, but, like, my face is already on the wider side, depending on the angle. Like, when I get them removed, it's just gonna be worse. Very funny.
I don't know. I feel like my face being swollen is weird to me. I remember when I had 2 teeth pulled, I had like this like gunk and like paper towel stuffed in my mouth while I was healing. So to talk to my dad, I had to text him while I was next to him.
I've never had any teeth pulled.
I had to. You know what was weird though? It was actually pretty smooth, to be honest. They had to inject the anesthetic like directly into your gums with a needle, and that felt kind of weird.
Is it a baby tooth?
Nah, well, he sort of like it was a baby tooth, but it didn't like it was it's in a spot where it wasn't gonna come out on its own, and it was blocking the adult tooth. So there was another tooth underneath it already growing in.
Oh.
But the worst part was that after the anesthetic wore off, my teeth hurt so bad for like the whole day.
Thankfully, always had like, you know, I don't really have any dental problems besides like, I don't know, I've had like inflamed gums over the years, but I'm getting better at managing that.
I used to
That's
never
about
brush
it.
my teeth. I'm so surprised I never
Oh.
had any cavities.
Yeah, some people just like don't brush their teeth and don't get cavities. Like Daniel does not brush his teeth as often as he should, and I'm pretty sure I've had more cavities than he has.
You've had cavities?
Yes, when I was a kid, I haven't had one in a long time.
I don't know. The big thing I had when I was a kid was lice.
I got lice when I went to the Philippines. Like whenever I'd come back, I'd always have lice, and I had to always. My mom cut my hair like really, really short to get rid of it, and I hated it.
Alright.
This roll is annoying.
The worst thing
I
is...
can feel one of my fillings on one of my molars, though. Like, the fillings feel weird. They're like... I don't know. It's not smooth. It's like kind of like a matte texture. Fillings.
you know, so the thing is, I didn't have one tooth pulled, I had two. In completely different spots. And that was the worst thing. I had one in, like, the bottom left, and then one in the top right.
And don't forget to do PBs after this.
Oh yeah, I said I was gonna do that, and then I didn't.
Yeah, we should do 1v1s, and we need to practice your dually sculptures. I don't know, did they show off the kits for dually sculptures in the Splatoon 3
I think
Direct?
so. I think I saw one kit. I wasn't paying terrible attention.
You should take a look. I was really tired when I was watching the direct, so like I didn't pick up on any key details really.
Yeah, I come
So
through
I
later,
had to
but I
like
guess I
watch a
would...
recap.
Is that Kevin?
Not
Is
recap. Kevin?
Kevin? I heard somebody join the call.
Or is it Static? Static was asking about how to join the call.
No, it's me.
Ah, damn it!
What?
Stop being mean, Morgan, or I will. I don't know what I will do. Actually,
Morgan is always mean. You just gotta accept it. Listen. If you call him mean, you're giving his words power. If you want him to stop, you need to completely ignore it and not acknowledge anything he says. Then he will become
Wow,
powerful.
Star.
Morgan is as powerful as you make him. It's not weirdly motivational.
Listen, Star. My number one objective is to motivate you out of spite.
wait.
And he
Are
says
you
things
not
like
playing
that.
private?
No, I kept saying we were, and then I didn't.
Morgan forgot because he's a
I just fell in the water. The match is gonna be over in 10 seconds. We'll be doing it then.
Morgan is an egg.
You silly goose.
Listen. I will motivate you. Listen, you gotta be motivated out of spite. For example, Star, you're a failure. You'll never get 200. You'll never get 2500 in X rank.
Oh, I'm not. Not in this game.
Okay, so then now the idea is you're supposed to prove me wrong by getting 25. You've one job here. Spite is the greatest motivation.
I don't know. I didn't want to. I don't think I met my X rank goals, but I'm not super upset about it. Splatoon 3 is coming soon.
Yeah, and then you can mess up there.
Where like I was like, I gotta get better at Splatoon right now. And that was when I made my goal when I was super emotional. So,
Start weep. You don't even.
Morgan, now
you
you've
don't have-
lost your emotion.
You don't even have eyeballs. You don't have balls of any kind.
Then how is she frequently hard? I need to know.
Well, you don't need.
Not. It's a
you
lie.
don't need balls for that. Kevin, do you want to learn some?
Look, it's not hard to take it out of context.
Do you
want to
learn some? You want to learn some anatomy?
No,
So-
I think he already knows the ins and outs of whatever.
when the blood rushes to, well, yeah, okay, that's fine.
Morgan, you can't explain something you've never experienced.
Listen, Star,
Yeah,
I've seen some great cable setups.
No.
Morgan, you are
an interesting individual. I'll give you that.
I don't know why we still hang out with him.
What's the code? It's giving me an ad. I need the code.
4504.
45.
Need to code?
Fine, go check your laundry. I, wasn't
yes,
gonna stop
I
you.
do.
God.
I actually do need to code. I kind of need to get something prepared so that Espen can continue his the Unity education.
You should invite me to one of those calls when like I'm not asleep. Like sit and listen.
Okay.
I mean, I have to like get you caught up on everything, but I mean, if you want, like, are you free tomorrow?
For the most part, I don't know, just whenever's convenient, I might stop by.
All right, shut up, kiddos. We're doing things now. Things are happening. We're gonna be doing them.
Okay, make sure you're using Julie sculptures.
Which one doesn't have the podium in the middle? Hold on. I think it's just turf war that doesn't have. Oh, whatever. I don't, you know, it's fine. We'll do turf war. It's okay.
Like Alliance versus half of Crackhead Central.
No, I've got a better idea.
No.
Let's do it.
Okay, bet.
Morgan, you are.
Bet. This is winnable. This is winnable.
All right. If
I'm
you say.
playing Turf War in a private battle.
Cry.
This isn't okay.
Top
Because
seed.
Turf War is fun, okay? Turf War is a fun
Yeah,
mode for
we
fun.
just got back from Turf War.
It's in
Don't care, they didn't have new albacore.
Turquoise, just join the waiting room and I'll merge you in.
You join us. Get in.
Or Kevin will merge you in because I need to be focused on this match if I'm going to.
I'm going
I
to
tried to
shoot
figure what you were
in.
saying. I thought you said herd or you in, and I was like, I'm gonna copy
merge.
that.
I'm gonna shoot you in the modern art
I'm
land.
gonna herd you in like a sheep.
Sorry, I'm gonna shoot you in the modern art land.
Oh no. Sewers?
Do you know what a gland is?
Oh. You said modern art land, and I was like,
I don't know what a gland is. What the fuck is a gland?
Do you know what a sweat gland is, Kevin?
Sweat land?
Gland. G-L-A-N-D.
No, I don't.
It's where sweat comes from.
Okay, yeah, no,
In
no
your
wonder
body.
I didn't know what that was because I wouldn't know where it comes from. Like even in Dutch, I wouldn't.
Do
be
you even
like,
know where babies
yeah.
come from, Kevin?
Yes.
Okay, good. I was not ready to have that lesson with you.
I wouldn't trust Morgan to describe that accurately anyways.
Listen, look, hey, I've seen birds and bees in nature.
No way.
You've seen birds and bees.
Yeah, I know. It's...
Damn, son.
Turquoise, start shooting star.
You go outside a lot more than I do.
Turquoise, shoot star in the face.
Aquarius is being just very peaceful, and that's okay. I'm gonna beat you guys.
She's
Trust me.
peaceful because she's dying.
This is so winnable. I just keep you guys dead. All will be well. Oh, you're not using Dooley. I mean, Dapple Doolies. I forgot. Have more
Yeah.
range.
Yeah, fool.
It's about to get really close. Oh, turquoise.
This is where we bully, Aaron.
Yeah. This is my favorite part. I love bullying Star.
Yes, it is! Like vultures!
That's
You guys
fun,
are
Cam.
like flies to poop.
Oh, and you're certainly poop. Alright, let's do it.
For poop at the Vigi game, Morgan.
Yeah, at least I
So
have
you're why we're
balls.
Division 8. Your fault.
You're why we're
Division-
divorced.
Oh, that's your fault. It's your fault for trapping me in a loveless marriage.
You can't blame me for everything that goes wrong in your life.
Yes, I can.
Alright. You know what, Star, just for that, I'm gonna shoot you. I mean, I was gonna shoot you anyway, but still.
I don't know, turquoise is kind of killing me a lot.
Well, it's Turquoise, can
Yeah,
I kill
Turquoise is
Star?
killing it.
Oh, but I
Yeah.
wanted to just kill Star.
That's not an it.
I got the assist, Turquoise.
I wanna kill the thing.
On the thing.
I wanna kill the object.
Not an
object.
either.
I did it. I want to kill the furniture.
Morgan, this is not Sigma male behavior.
I want to kill.
Data cuck right now.
I want to kill the armchair. Sorry, you're a
No,
chair.
she's a
Not their
resident
gaming
sack.
People are not their gaming chairs.
This is a great stream. I'm having so much fun. That's a lie, but I'll pretend it's not.
Actually, he's
Turquoise,
being
join the
held under
stream,
gunshot
DC.
right now.
Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do tower control on Moray Towers.
Why? What is your problem, Morgan? What is your actual problem?
It's a long list. Anyway,
Hi, Turquoise.
British?
alright, that's fine.
British.
No, Dutch, actually. Close enough.
British.
Thought it was fitting considering you guys were talking about
Water? No, that's Australian.
bottled water.
Oh my god, it's the Wiz. Turquoise, you're so famous. I named the color after you. Can I get your autograph?
It's my debut in the
It's
VC without being really shy.
Yeah.
Confidence for the win.
Okay, time to.
And
Okay, Turquoise, we've practiced today. We can do this.
I'm
I
not prepared.
played Splatoon at least once today. I can do this.
I'm not prepared for anything.
Well, you prepared for the divorce?
I think me and
No, not really. She took the
literally
kids.
played for like 2 hours today.
Hey there, kiddo. Hey there, buckaroo.
I got her.
Teamwork.
Kill Kevin, alright, tower.
Hey, Kevin.
Oh, we're actually playing.
Hey, Morgan. Would you like to come up here? Thank you, Morgan.
Who picked Moray?
Me.
Morgan.
Do you like tank?
Morgan!
I just wanted to make you suffer. Alright, if I have to suffer, you do too. Turquoise, don't shoot me, please. Turquoise, please. We were best buds, right?
Well, you
wouldn't
are
see.
a mean bean.
I'm a
That's
mean
fun.
bean
I'm locked in your
machine.
basement, Morgan.
He's a mean bean stream machine.
I'm a mean bean stream. Gene. I don't know. I don't like jeans.
What is this?
Dude, I'm ass. I thought I was good.
It's okay, Turquoise. They named a color. They named a color
Son of
after
a
you for a
goddamn
reason.
son.
You see, the thing is, this was my birth name. Like, if you just search up turquoise on the internet, all the pictures of that color are just selfies I've taken over the years.
Nice.
Well, it's not correct.
Cringe.
Okay, do Mako. Mako's a good tower.
Okay.
Mako or Inkwat?
I'll do Mako Clamp. No, I'm kidding. That's too bad.
Yeah,
for
dude,
me.
this is like the new Splatoon 3 map.
Morgan, pick Scorch Gorge.
Oh yeah, Star, you're already scorched plenty. Yeah, you're gorge. You're a scorched gorge.
Morgan is calling me hot.
No, listen, Star. I'm calling you the summer, which means you're really annoying.
Really annoying.
I hate the summer. All right. Would you prefer that? Would you prefer? Okay, no. I'll DM that to you later.
Hope you forget.
You know, actually, just for that, I'm gonna hold on. I'll do it. I'll do it in a second.
Stop him. Block him now.
All right.
You
Here,
still
yeah,
can.
I'm taking
Run.
Turquoise.
Morgan has blocked me before. Can't remember why, but he's done it before.
I mean, either. It's fine.
I get sweaty.
I'm gonna just drop my brain for a second.
No.
I don't need neurological function.
I know what you're using.
Need no neural
Are
path.
you using Blob?
She's
No, I'm
using
using
Clash.
literal AK-47.
Oh.
Okay, there you go.
I
That's
know
fine.
You're horrible! What a restraining order! Why are you like this? You're so... Friggin' your humor
You
is
can't
really...
help it. His dad left him at an early age.
No, my dad's still here. He just keeps making broccoli. That's really the more pressing issue. Get deaded, Kevin.
Morgan, you're actually so bald.
I'm not bald. I still have all my. I'm not sure how long it'll last though. But whatever.
And I have a lot of. My hair's very fluffy.
You lack luscious locks, I'm afraid.
Oh, I have luscious locks. I look like I'm from the 80s because I washed my hair last night and it makes it fluffy.
Star, listen, I just think you're summer, you know? You're just like the summer because, well, you know.
You see you sub-strafing.
And it's fine, don't worry about that. Hey there, Kevin. Hey there, Kevin! Okay. Hey, Kevin.
Alright.
Hi, Kevin. How you doing?
Morgan, you gotta pull your weight. Turquoise back is hurting because of carrying.
Star, pulling my weight would require one of the strongest human beings alive.
I don't even have.
There's a lot of weight to pull.
Square of color.
Besides, you're the one who makes, well, you know, it's fine. You're it now.
I'm cringing so hard at my gameplay.
No, you're fine. I'm cringing at Morgan's gameplay. What the hell?
Well, out that bottle of deodorant I bought.
Hey, Star, do you want to spend some time in the corner?
It's a win for Morgan. It's an upgrade.
I killed Kevin! Ow!
Oh my, how did you get Morgan?
I thought I was far enough away. Okay, it's
I think
fine.
you need to check your glasses prescription. How did you not see that?
Listen. I'm not blind. I'm stupid. All right. I think that's the clear conclusion I've reached. Because I'm not blind. I'm just stupid.
Alright, kill him again.
How many fingers am I holding up?
You don't have hands.
Wrong answer.
Oh my god.
Hey there, Kevin.
Oh,
Come
wow.
on, Kevin, you got a KO. No!
Kevin, me boy.
Epic one, Morgan.
I know. I'm so cracked at this game. I'm
We need
better
some
than Star in every
scripting
respect.
commentary on that. And
Um,
Turquoise getting absolutely destroyed on the stack. What do you think about
Salute
this?
dog water at this
Oh,
game.
I got a clean white.
yeah, Star, you got a team one with 2 kills. if you're playing it,
This is so
just-
easy. Oh Jesus, there's a Morgan there.
yeah, I can still kill Kevin at the very
That
least.
was kind of intense.
I can still beat up Kevin. I can beat
You
up
mean
Dutch people.
intense? They got to 90. We got 16.
Hey Star, where are you? You wanna hang out? You wanna hang out? You wanna hang out? I killed Star! I'm so cracked at this game.
And I got the assist.
Kevin is sweating.
I got killed by a color. It was pink, but they said it was turquoise. It's a lie.
Why is Turquoise not on the Turquoise team? That's weird.
Yeah.
the,
this was illegal.
the spy.
I feel cheated.
the
The
sp-
first time I decided to switch
Morgan,
teams.
listen, you can't just tell someone that they're the wrong color. It's kind of a.
Look, her parents shouldn't have called her turquoise if she wasn't turquoise.
Morgan, you can't just tell
That's
someone that
like
they're
naming your girl boy.
I gotta be honest, man. Like, my gender issues are comparable to,
You shouldn't name your child after a month
disease.
unless they're born in that month.
wrong.
Like I have someone in my class named, or like I had someone in my class that was named Boy. So recently I found out they're actually a demi boy. That was funny.
Interesting.
I don't know what that. I should know what that means, but I don't.
No, the blob, I got baby.
It's basically like half boy. I don't know. Don't know how to explain it.
My
so
first
weird
my
that these are
my
done.
first thought was when I hear the word demi, my first thought was a demigod. So do you have a god in your class?
God.
Denim.
Denim god.
Denim god?
Morgan, why didn't you
God
throw yourself in
damn.
the tower?
The god of terrible clothing?
When you threw the game,
I can't throw anything. I don't
I'm
have the
gonna
muscle
make
for that.
turquoise sad. Give
Bro, I'm gonna
turquoise to
throw
me.
myself off of a cliff in a minute.
No, it's turquoise.
Dude, I got carried, man.
Turquoise, it's not you, it's me.
Yeah.
I know.
This
Listen,
relationship is gonna have to end more than-
we can still fix our marriage.
No more mid-tier music for you.
Shut up.
your music
Shut
is
up,
not mid, it's good.
Turquoise. Shut up. It's good. You don't get a say in this. I don't care what you think.
It
You
would've
should
been-
feel
it would've been better
bad.
if you let me do Swedish death metal.
Not a good motivational speech.
Shut the hell up. You don't get a say.
Oh my god.
Alright, you know what? I'm taking Star into a
Yeah.
dark alleyway and I'm beating her
Yeah,
with a chair.
Morgan,
Uh-huh, yeah, what's going on?
I've heard a lot of people say that Americans hate blunt people. That Americans are like really like ridiculous with how they word things, and I'm sure they've never met you.
I've never heard that. Like, I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard that. Mainly because I don't think that's very true. I don't think that's correct.
It depends on the state.
New York is like the most blunt, I would say, in that respect. Your thing is politics, though. Politics is where they use all the vague language so they can backpedal like crazy.
Should not talk about politics.
It's okay. It's okay. We can talk about politics as long as we're talking about all of it and why it all sucks. Doesn't matter what side you're on. You're all garbage. Doesn't matter your politics or opinions. You all suck. This has been a supportive message.
The political and economic state of the world right now.
Okay. I
Bean
don't know.
prices are astronomical right now.
the bean
How will
stock
Morgan
market.
survive?
Who do you think's raising the prices?
Unfortunately.
Bean-based candy today.
Listen, I just want you to know that if the price of beans is raised because of its scarcity, you should know that I'm behind it. It's not gonna affect me because who's bought all the beans? Me.
Morgan
Like
took
8
all
cans
the
of beans behind me.
All the beans.
all the beans.
beans. What the fuck?
Local
No,
bean
like-
boy buys all beans. Haha. Suffer.
Hey there. Hey there, bud. Hey there.
I don't have
Hey
self
there,
now. This is a
motherfucker.
mistake. I knew.
I'm out of ink. I don't want to die.
Please don't kill me.
What just happened? What the hell was?
Oh.
Did a steam train into the core?
That was me. But no, I can do it again if you scare me.
Star really is a steam train because she's blocked. You know, steam trains don't do that. Well, Star, you can't be a steam train. You produce too much gas.
Shut up. You're the one who produces all that gas with your freaking beans.
Listen, my beans.
Freaking hot people such as myself don't ever pass gas.
Oh, so whatever keeps your spirits up. You don't. You don't pass gas. You are gas.
I love how Aaron goes from like overly self-conscious to overly arrogant, like in the same day.
It's character development. I've died the wrong
This
way.
is my Eye of the Tiger self-confidence training mantra.
Eye of the Tiger
Okay?
sucks.
No, it's a good song. Your opinion is wrong.
Hey, Bean. We got Bean in the house. The Bean, and also Niles. Hey, Niles. Niles.
No, it's nails.
Oh, don't kill me.
There's no A. Learn to read, Kevin.
You're into Niles.
Password is on the screen, Bean.
Yeah, Bean. Use your
Yeah.
eyeballs. Star doesn't even have them, and even she knows that.
Maybe you need to start eating less beans and eat more carrots. You can see the password.
Carrots don't actually improve your eyesight.
I don't care. You should eat more carrots anyways. You'll turn orange.
Like Donald Trump.
Politic.
Imagine like
It all comes together.
imagine like Star. I don't know. You put a voting booth in front of Star and she just shrivels up. And she melts into the floor.
I burst into hives. Politics. I'm just tired of echo chambers. Echo chambers really suck. Twitter is one massive echo chamber.
Star.
That's why I hate it.
Star
That's why I
hates
had
tunnels.
to hide the likes of my favorite Splatooners because they're like so political. Dude, like this stuff on a separate account so I don't have to see it.
Star is Star. Listen, it's just Star. You have to. You're gonna. I want you to shrivel up and like scream as
Morgan,
bounce
you
to the
got
floor.
carried there.
Star, he doesn't have the muscle to carry me.
That is true. I don't have the muscle, but I did it somehow. Oh,
You know,
no,
just
I
so
didn't
that we're
carry
doing-
him. I dragged him by the ankle.
We're doing 4v1 Rainmaker with Star on a team by herself.
By
Oh,
the ankles,
Maker's
no less.
bad.
We're doing
I
Rainmaker
got
on Ink Blot just to spite.
Who's this Bean Burrito character?
He's Bean Burrito. He's in the chat right now.
Oh, hi, Bean Burrito.
Turbo Bean.
Boins. Boins. Yeah, it's Ink Blot Art Academy, the map from Splatoon 3.
Stink Thought
Yeah.
Heart Academy.
Star,
Joke
it's
from
not
that.
talking about you. We're talking about the map.
Shut up. That's mean.
Look, I got Paper Mario here. Sorry, you can't compare to Paper Mario. See, the thing is, this game's actually good. You're a terrible video game star.
You're a terrible meme.
Ah!
Not gonna lie.
Terrible.
Beans
That's
are kind of
end
mid.
of sentence.
You know what? Just for that, I'm gonna.
Morgan, you're mid.
Kevin, let me send you something real quick. I sent this to Turquoise and Star already. Let me give it to you too. I need to give you some reading
Scared.
material. Some reading material.
I'm
Paper
scared.
Okay, hold on. Is this it?
A button.
No. Is this it? No.
Let me readjust my audio balance. I had to like turn it on, like turn it up because
Oh,
like
here it is.
I had my air conditioning on, but now I turned it off.
There you go, Kevin. Enjoy that.
Hey, is it the picture you sent me last night?
No, but I'll send that to Kevin too.
No, don't. Did you
This-
send him?
It's a stretched out Morgan. Is this what you meant by the divided by 2?
No, but there's also that too.
Morgan, but stretch Armstrong.
I wish I had arms that big, big
I
muscles.
jumped down there and I immediately got assaulted.
Anyway, look, I sent you
you
something
gotta
else
be
too,
careful
Kevin.
dropping onto enemy ink.
Oh, it's the end of the game.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, this is very
Oh my God.
dumb.
Oh, okay.
Am I?
Yeah,
Okay,
the
you carry Rainmaker.
Also, you know, it's weird to me that they just kind of quietly added red ink to the base colors in Splatoon 3. Yeah.
Good. Hey, Turquoise, where the hell did you go? You can't just teleport behind me.
I think my Wi-Fi's bad.
You're in creative mode.
Maybe I'm-
Stop it. You're not cheese.
Star's upset because I always cheat in Minecraft and it's great. I gave her about 6,000 bat spawn eggs and also about 256 boats. And some dead
I mean,
bushes.
to be honest, I've ascended to a different plane of existence. I'm just a solid fucking color. Oh, no, you can't swear, can you?
You can't kill a color.
Dude, I'm so sorry. I swear so much. It's like 50% of my talking.
It's
It's
okay.
right.
I do too. Whatever I'm texting.
Yeah, I also fucking do that all the fucking time. It's
Wow.
really fucking annoying, but I can't fucking help it, okay?
You sound like Sans Pappy right now. Does that.
Thank you,
Spappy.
Bean Burrito.
You call him, dude, sorry. You gotta start calling.
Hold your position, Kevin. No.
You gotta start calling him Spappy for short. You gotta give everyone nicknames.
I had to move because of the missiles. Everyone's
Yeah.
favorite special, I mean.
I don't like that they're coming back in Splatoon 3. They're gonna have to be very reworked.
What?
You know they're
Missiles. Anti-missiles. They need to be reworked a lot in order for them to not be ass like they are
I
in the
think
game.
they should maybe just
What's
increase
that
the
code?
special charge cost. Like, I mean, like how many points it takes.
Or make it so you can't missile someone if they're not in your line of sight. Because like global specials are bad for the game. That's just an objective fact. Missiles and armor, they're horrible.
Oh, Star, I got some bad news.
The only good global special that was ever in any game was what was it called? Echolocator.
I didn't play Splatoon 1 because I was a baby.
And it wasn't balanced very well. Remember the bubbler?
True.
I think like the problem with Splatoon 1 specials is that they kind of dealt in extremes, like complete invulnerability, you know?
Yeah. But Echolocator was pretty balanced.
I'm not sure what the Trizuka is gonna be like. I feel like it's gonna be. I mean, I guess the idea that it's better now that you actually have to like throw a thing to get in the spot, but at the same time, I feel like maybe still a little bit. You're basically dropping 3 splashdowns with like worth of stuff with no consequence.
No, you mean the triple ink strike.
Well, oh yeah, Trizuka's the other thing. Sorry, triple ink strike is the other one.
So confused.
Yeah, it's like 3 Booyah Bombs.
Yeah, it's like 3
The
giant
Booyah Bomb's still in the game.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was. I don't know. I assumed that Triple Ink Strike was like a replacement for Booyah Bomb. But I guess there's pros and cons. You're on the ground when you use Ink Strike and you don't get any armor.
Yeah, you don't
Like,
fly. You know,
Teammates
that's the
don't
con.
get a special buff from Booyah Bombing.
I think what might make it a little bit more balanced is if when you're using the triple ink strike, you can't fire your gun. I think it'd make it a little bit more, like, you know, there's a bit, actually, you know, there's a bit more of a weakness to it. All right,
I think that's gonna be the case.
let's do
Skipper.
okay, no, just because he said we're new Splatoons on Moray Towers.
It's my turn
Why?
to spectate.
What is?
Oh right, it is your turn to spectate. Let's do Skipper then.
No! Please don't do this again.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh,
Please.
Niall sent me
Spectate
friend
someone
request.
else. Spectate Bean because he bullied me the entire last minute.
Hold on.
Accept the friend request from.
Yeah, and then we'll have 6 people. We won't have to worry.
Why do you have like button mapping turned on?
Because I have jump set to L. And
Because
I play with
Morgan
claw grip.
summons a demon every time he plays Splatoon because his stupid control scheme
Oh.
is so unholy.
Listen,
Jump with L.
yeah, I play with claw grip like this. I have my I have
He
my
plays so his hands will die.
I have my index finger on L and then my middle finger on ZL.
Disgusting.
How do you not have like giga arthritis by now?
I don't know. It just doesn't feel that bad. I can play like this.
Morgan has gout in his hands.
You guys know the Reef Glider, the new special. I think that's the name.
Or how to read. Oh no, there's a kiss.
The reef slider.
Okay.
It looks like the best thing to ride when you're gonna file divorce papers.
Yeah, let me ride my inflatable shark to the divorce. All right.
How do you read this, mate?
Okay, because Star is playing now, we'll do something else. We'll do Splatoon on Go.
No! Do Skipper.
Fine.
I watch all your videos.
Desperately
and this
trying
is
to read this
the pain
Japanese
in the
text.
You should leave nice comments on them so that I can get my dopamine.
Mean comments are funnier, and they warrant replies, which helps the algorithm.
Well, you should leave comments anyway, because you don't leave comments on any of my Doctor Who videos. It's sad.
I watch them.
Well, you should leave comments then!
I watch them while I'm cooking. I can't.
Then do it after you're done! God.
Can't comment while my hands are covered in pesto.
Shut the
It's
f-
not
or
a
whatever.
good
Okay, we'll do
Pesto
that.
is good. I like
You're not, though.
Okay, bye,
You
Majoko.
like pesto?
I don't like pesto at all, no.
That's so
What?
good.
You don't like pesto?
I don't like pesto.
It's so weird. You just haven't had good pesto.
What is pesto?
Shut up,
Y'all,
Star.
y'all like red pesto?
It's
That
red-
sounds
is it made
disgusting.
like peppers or something?
It's made with tomatoes.
Okay,
Oh.
improving.
It's pretty
What
good.
is it? What is pesto?
Pesto
you
is
find
garbage?
Like ground. It's like ground basil with like pine nuts, Parmesan cheese, and olive oil. It's really good on pasta.
No, it's not. They just
Like a
everyone just
green
pretends that
sauce.
it's good.
Morgan, your taste buds are literally soiled. So.
Alright, this is gonna be my last round because I've been going for 2.5 hours.
You remember 40 minutes ago you said you were gonna end stream?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I was just like, okay, I feel like I feel like having a short stream today, but then a shorter stream today. But then I decided, screw it. I'll go a bit longer. Why not? Here we
Morgan
are.
just loves us so much.
No, well, no, but
Stream longer.
sure, whatever. Get dead,
Oh,
Star.
you were popping your armor. How does that work?
Imagine feeding Star.
Wasn't he was in the middle of the armor animation, and I didn't think he would be able to pop his gun, but he did anyways.
Oh, I got a bomb.
hell?
I got a bomb. Super jump cancel.
Stupid.
Get nay-nayed.
Absolutely Fortnite.
Star, you gotta stop super jumping.
Stop! Get strangled.
Team Burrito.
Worst. This
This
is the
is a
worst
weird
game
thing to
Super
say.
Zones
I've
I've ever
seen
played.
Cerrito.
This is-
Here goes my stealth jump. You're not killing me again! Holy shit!
How do you know? Hold on 1 second.
Aaron swearing?
Fucking bitch. Good, I'm glad you're dead, you
Calm down, calm down.
Ooh, guys.
Oh.
Oh, my green screen had a weird moment there. So, apparently we're having a barbecue today. That's nice.
You
Bam.
Oh,
back
this is too
on?
much rain.
I'm gonna barbecue Star's family. It's gonna be great. Bye, Kevin.
Bye.
Where's Star? I want to
Bye.
shoot Star.
Why? What is your beef, Star?
I don't know. I just feel like the only time I can muster a good evil laugh is when I'm making Star suffer.
Morgan and a half Twitch chat promotes bullying.
Which is bullying of one
Yes.
person.
I'm the resident server punching bag.
Yeah, exactly. It's funny.
The
Because you're
bully
squishy, so it makes it easy.
Organ and a half supports using women, apparently.
No, I just for support of
Yeah.
using jellyfish. Star's not a person, she's a thing.
I
Die.
hate women.
I don't hate women, I hate you.
Morgan,
Know
you
the
hate
difference.
women because you look like a Reddit moderator.
listen. You should see Dorian. No, I'm kidding.
Honestly, if anyone looks like a programmer, it's Morgan.
What? Kevin, you look like you look like a programmer. You are a programmer.
True, but you look like one. You know, the bow tie, and
Do programmers
the
still
bow
wear bow
tie,
tie?
and the
Okay, well
glasses.
well then if you're a programmer, then you should wear a bow tie.
I'm not wearing a bow tie.
You should.
I'm not doing it.
There's style. Matt Smith is the ultimate Giga Chat, and this is how this is.
Listen,
No,
Fact.
David Tennant.
Shut the.
I'm
Shut up,
British,
Turk.
Okay, I'm
Shut up,
British.
Turk,
I
because
have
you're
a
Brit.
leg up over you.
It doesn't mean you're allowed to have bad Doctor Who opinion. David Tennant, he's fine. You know, I don't hate him. I like him, but I don't love him.
I like both.
Shut up,
Matt
Star.
Smith is funnier.
Yeah, Matt Smith is the best one.
I'm agreeing with you. I like both.
Yeah, all right. And then I don't know. I feel like 12 is probably my second favorite. Even though season 9 kind of sucked.
Is that Peter Capaldi?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay, don't spoil too much, because Star we've only seen like the first 4 episodes of season 9. I mean, Star doesn't.
Morgan's kidnapping me like every afternoon to watch Doctor Who.
It makes it kind of a pain to watch though, because I hate that for season 8 they'd almost no 2-parters, and season 9 they did nothing but 2. This is just not good. This is not well balanced. And season 9 kind of sucks. So you know what? It's
I'm gonna
fine.
fix that in the next patch.
you know what also sucks? You at Splatoon. We freaking won.
It's I know.
Oh, I got
Exactly.
carried. I played very badly that entire match.
Star got killed a lot by me. It
I
was
got
funny.
camped 3 times in a row because I kept forgetting.
I
that
don't know,
wasn't
man.
very-
I don't know, Aaron. I got I only got 3 kills.
You got a
No,
lot of
when you
Booyah
look in the
bombs, so that's
screen.
good for zone.
Okay,
I was trying the wallpapers.
I'm closing it now. Goodbye, kiddos, infants, etc.
Goodbye.
Fetal
Bye.
injections.
Fetal inject. I'm older than you, you know. Oh
Anyway,
my god, Ari was
ca-
waiting here the entire time.
I was about to say the same thing.
Okay, here, look. You know, Kevin, make sure you look at the images I've sent you. This is reading material. Here, you know, I'll send some to Turquoise. To Turquoise, here, you can enjoy some great quality.
Yay, I'm involved.
Yes, you are. Now here.
more so than Ari.
Usually I'm just in the chat, like, existing. I don't even use the chat.
There you go. Enjoy that. I'm gonna go now.
Bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. See you all in hell.
Goodbye.
I know I've backpedaled on that, but you know I stand by it. See you all in hell. Goodbye.
D's now.